Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Choose Your Roll, your favorite show on the internet, and a place where I guess it gets a little too dark and Micah gets a little too confused. I am Redeem Extraordinaire AJ, and tonight we get to see the aftermath of some people that these guys don't know who came and quote-unquote saved them. But let's start with my latest victim for our introductions.
Hello, everyone. I'm Odin. I'm the man who's about to lake sweep a bandit who's waking up. I play Raphael, the human fighter. I also edit the videos for the channel and get them uploaded and a lot of art stuff and all that.
Hi, I'm Pebbles. I play Sylvie, the lovely Gexy Bard, and I'm back. I've returned. I do the art for the podcast Soul Operator, and you can find that anywhere that you can find podcasts. And you can find me on Blue Sky under Pebble Friend.
Hello, I am Micah. In this game, I'm Lucian, the Dragonborn Wizard. Wizard time! I've decided to advance further beyond these other people, as I now have a subclass and they don't. I don't think it'll help me very much, but I have it, so...
Got a whole D4 extra hit points, too.
D4?
That's wrong edition, Suckus.
Oh, right.
Oh my gosh, that'd be awful.
That's a real
It's really funny, though.
That was in first edition. Hi everyone, I'm Toma. I play Lowell the Garul Herald. I don't have my subclass yet, but I'm definitely here to do something.
Hi, I'm Selkus, and I guess Micah's too smart for my gaslighting, and Toma gave him the assist on that one. In this game, I play Einar, the Barbarian, and I believe I also have recap today.
I've confirmed that the sound.
I didn't know that was first edition. I thought you just said the wrong die by accident.
No,
Oh my
I just wanted to gaslight you into thinking you had to roll a D4 for hit die. It would have
I
been
didn't roll,
funny.
I took average.
Oh, coward.
Yes,
He's
I'm a wizard.
I don't know, man. You could just roll a 12.
Also,
The heck, I could.
We're in the middle process of leveling up between last session and this session.
Your level up hits once you hit civilization, essentially.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I figured.
So, Selkus, it's your go.
True, I do. Well, I decided to try something a little bit different and do a recap. Since I'm at the bottom of the recap order now, I figured it might be nice for any viewers that are coming in at a different session to get a recap of kind of everything that's happened over the last thing. I've tried to keep it as succinct as I could. Let's see if I pull it off. It's been some time since I last came to Leon, though... No, it's not Einar's voice. God, it's been a while. It's been some time since I last came to Leon. Though who would have guessed it would have been under these circumstances? Much has happened recently, so I thought it would be good to start writing. I arrived in a small village by the name of Greenbrook, a mostly quiet town, made nice with a couple of local guards named Lowell and Raphael. Things were peaceful for a while. Valuable time I used to make connections and listen for any news of how things have changed. But if there's one thing I know, it's that peace never lasts. During a spring festival, as the sun began to set, the joyful mood was shattered by a large boulder thrown by an ogre as a band of gnolls assaulted Greenbrook, led by a man no one seemed to be able to recognize. As well as the guards and a couple of brave travelers by the name of Lucian and Sylvie managed to fend off a portion of the attack, buying valuable time for commoners and the such to evacuate the festival grounds. The raiders fled after taking multiple captives and leaving several casualties. My companions, new and old, as well as I, took upon ourselves to retrieve them. We traveled for a few days, avoiding wildlife and smashing skeletons along the way before we found the Gnoll's hideaway. An old crypt of one of Leon's many nightly orders is what I could gather at a glance. Though through cunning, bravery, and no small amount of luck, we triumphed over the Gnolls, saving my most recent employer and Lowell's sister, Pulva. We then traveled back to Greenbrook with at least some lives saved to show our efforts. After speaking with a knight by the name of Reginald Therian, we were asked to investigate any leads we might have had about the attack, as both myself and Lucian suspected typical Leonian scheming may have played a part. As such, we have now set off for a town called Lormont, in hopes of perhaps leaving something or perhaps learning something of use. Also, along the road, we were attacked and aided by some knights who we are going to talk to at the start, but that doesn't really fit into the whole journal narrative. Shrugs it.
Alright. So if that is the recap, you get your reroll, and the yellow D6 has gone missing. So I will pick another color out, and
could've
we'll
done
see
that.
if the curse can come back.
I
How
ate
do
it.
you
I thought
lose a die? You forget
I ate
to
it. I thought it was
prepare
banana flavored.
Yummers.
The fact that you like banana flavored was bad enough.
I like banana flavored Laffy Taffy.
I like banana
Yeah.
flavoring. I don't like bananas.
That just it tastes like fake banana.
Exactly.
I guess.
Yes.
The die was
Oh,
rolled, huh?
Sorry, I thought you were trying to say something because we were making jokes.
Well, I'm also trying to break the side chat.
Okay. So as these knights roll up, how many of these bandits actually stop?
All but 3 of them, actually.
Okay, are we still
Chaplain
technically
immediately
in...
surrendered. This thug was killed. One sec, my chair got caught on something. The Oathkeeper was killed. And this guy was killed.
I don't remember where we actually were in turn order when they showed up. Was it just at the top of the round?
Oh, yeah, it was the top of round, but turn order's over, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I think the rest of them surrendered, right?
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, combat ended.
Okay, so they did actually surrender then.
You can still kill them. That is on the table, but you're out of initiative.
Looking at these gentlemen, do they clearly have like proper coat of arms on them and whatnot? 'Cause
Yes.
to have 4 horses in full armors, that'd be expensive, so one would assume.
Yeah, so these guys are in, they're in scale mail, helmets, holding halberds, the guy in the back has a lance, and there are coat of arms banners over the horses.
Okay. Seeing as the bandits start to give up, Lucian would tap his staff to dismiss the rain area, which would get rid of any temp HP anyone might still have. As he does kind of pull his hood up for a moment and walk forward, saying to the rest of the people, "I do believe they are here to effectively save our bacon." As he'll kind of start walking over to Raphael and look at him to see how he's doing.
Is Raphael? Wait, he's well. Yeah, I got healed last time, right?
You got healed. You're
Yeah.
just still on the ground.
Yeah. As soon as he pops up, I imagine he's a little groggy at this. He's immediately just gonna tackle this bandit thug that's still alive and try to pin him to the
that
ground.
one's dead.
This one?
That one's dead. At least it should be. It doesn't show up great over the.
I see the small X. This one's still alive right here. If you want to
Yeah,
tackle
he'd
him.
immediately try. He immediately like on the ground.
So this guy is going to ride over here.
I'll be right back. Sorry.
Yeah.
Hold on, my camera's getting fucked up for some reason.
Yeah, Raphael like almost just now notices them like.
Step on your feet and drop your arms, lest you be hostile.
Okay. He'll just get up and drop his spear.
I'll have sheathed my...
They're saying that to all of you, by the way.
Yeah, I'll have sheathed my sword already, seeing that everyone else was surrendering.
So what Lowell actually does, instead of just dropping his bow, because he cares a lot about this bow, he just very casually unhooks the string from it so that it's not even taut, and puts it away.
How does Silver react to these 2 large men on horses galloping in, killing 3 people, and basically barking orders?
Okay, I'm back.
Not any more relaxed. Like, they've come in and they've kind of assisted us. You know, they're taking out kind of the bandits here. But Sylvie, I don't think, drops the kind of, like, readiness. Is kind of, maybe makes herself a little smaller, you know, kind of hunches down, maybe kind of 3, kind of like hands on the ground, like, you know, kind of back hands, front hand, but is not kind of fully is not at ease with these kind of people coming in. Like, is still kind of like flicking the gaze for danger, you know?
What about you, Lucian?
I just got back, sorry.
I asked how does Lucian feel with these men-at-arms having killed these bandits and barreling towards you on horseback?
Like I said, Lucian has pulled his hood up. He does pull out a cloth and start wrapping it around the top of his staff. But he doesn't really seem too caring of them killing the bandits, more of just seemingly he's getting ready to interact with these people, it seems more like.
Alright, if you're gonna try to interact with them, be my guest.
Like I said, he's putting his hood up and then wrapping up his staff with that extra cloth he had first.
Recognize their colors.
Roll culture.
Is that an open check?
Yeah. Anyone who would make sense to be able to roll it.
16. That's better than I thought.
I'll do it because I
It
get
also
to
makes
do it.
sense for me to know them. So.
Yep.
12.
Raphael, you got blood loss going on, buddy.
Natural one. Who are you?
And the natural one is a natural one. So.
Is it a? Is the Lormont a barony?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's a barony. Yeah. Yep. As you see it, it is a is a red tower under siege on a steel gray banner that is House Lormont. And unlike that old bandit leader's shield, these are the real. These don't look like they were made secondhand.
It was under siege on a gray banner.
Yep. Steel. Yep. A crimson tower under siege on a steel gray banner is the sigil of House Lormont.
Lucian would kind of come over here to Raphael. Raphael, I do believe these are the proper representatives of Lormont. You may want to get your paperwork in line.
Yeah.
You also may want to wipe that blood off your face.
Oh,
Well,
thanks, Lucian.
Lowell just sort of inclines his head. It's evening. Nice to meet all of you. We are representatives from the Therian barony, and we came across these gentlemen impersonating you.
You will now be addressed by Lord Nestor Dumont, son of Sir Adam Dumont. No sudden moves, as this guy will ride up on his horse. I assume you were accosted by these men?
Correct.
What would be the appropriate form of address for this person?
He just replied. He just said Lord. Because
Lord?
Son of Sir Nestor would mean he's the son of a knight.
Mm-hmm. Ah, okay. Yes, your lordship. Well, I do believe that my companion Raphael over there has our paperwork.
Yeah, no, that'd be me, my lord. I have it in my breastplate if you're alright with me grabbing it.
Reach for it slowly.
Alright, he will do so.
Paper will get past the nearest guy, will get past to him. And he's just going to be reading over quite carefully. As you get close to these horses, their muscle is taut. These are well-groomed, well-raised. And they seem a little restless.
Yeah, these things are beautiful.
Fine steeds.
It seems to be in order. He's going to hand that back. Seems you have no affiliation with these men.
No, of course not. They did
Now,
appear to be impersonating your people, though.
And what's your business on the stone road?
Well, at the moment, we are on our way to Lormont to do a bit of research on a issue that happened recently in our hamlet.
Well, you're welcome to accompany us back. We will have to transport these prisoners anyway. After all, it would be quite unbecoming of a future knights errant to leave you to your devices.
Gonna add into his role knights, future knights errant.
Thank you, my lord.
Can I make like an insight check on
Oh.
these guys?
So remember, going for it, you can insight any NPC you want. It's only other player characters we have to ask.
Okay, let me just do that.
That's the
real quick.
one roll I allow free.
Thank you.
Unfortunately, Sylvie, you are not a lady of high society.
Nope.
Hmm.
Meanwhile, Lowell's just over here. That's probably above my pay grade. I'm just gonna not say anything.
Did you say Dermont was human or elven?
I didn't. But that is a human if you needed to know.
Okay.
Well, say that works out for everyone then. We get some more eyes watching the road, and we get safe passage. Why not?
Well, sorry about that. Just follow me and you shall be safe and taken the quickest way. As this guy will be essentially running behind you in the formation to make sure none fall behind. And with that, it's a much quicker journey than normal. You guys do actually make it to Lormont by nightfall. And now I can switch maps and switch musics. Because now I no longer need to play any more tension. So give me one moment to do that. Feel free to do any walking in road banter.
Are you quite alright, Sylvie? You seem rather tense.
I try and kind of lower my voice so none of these guys can kind of hear me. Are these people? Can we trust them? I don't.
I see no reason why not. They are representatives of the Lormont barony, and all of their colors appear to be properly created and in order, and not forgeries, at least as far as I can tell.
I'm not worried about them being fakes. It's okay. If you say we're good.
I'll just sort of raises an eyebrow at that a bit. Is there something about their demeanor that worries you?
Just because they're just because they're knights or noble or this or it doesn't necessarily mean they're good.
Well, do not let them hear that. It's usually not good to disgrace someone in high esteem.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, at least in my experience, if you keep your head down and do not antagonize them openly, usually they leave you alone, even if you have to bear a few bruises here or there.
Well, that's how they treat people in hamlets or towns. They're not as nice to... Kind of rolls around, kind of on the tongue. Wild folk or pagan folk. At least in my experience.
I'll just sort of looks between Sylvie and these man-at-arms that are around us back at Sylvie. Did something happen in your last attempt involving the novelty?
Maybe later when we're not. And I just kind of flick my eyes kind of back to the guy behind us and back to you. But these, I don't recognize these banners. It's no big deal. I'm just nervous. And I'm always a little nervous.
Well, if you would like to speak about it at some point, I'm willing to listen.
Thanks, Lowell. And I kind of bump your leg.
Just smiles and keeps walking.
Anyone else want to talk to anyone else in the party while you're walking?
Well, Raph, what's good company that we've made all of a sudden?
What do you mean?
Well, we get an armed escort to the city. Can't be safer.
No, I mean, yeah, true. Well, you see his lordship over here and his knights. Well, are they knights or just men at arms? Point is, they're
men at arms.
Yeah, they don't look quite fancy enough to be knights.
They're trained to handle. They're trained to and allowed to handle a weapon, but they're not knights.
I don't know. Have you seen those horses? Anyways,
No, they're good. I want one myself.
right? Yeah.
Jokes
I
on
mean,
you, you'd have to
we-
not be poor for that.
We should be, honestly, in safe hands until we get there. I mean, let's be honest here. If these were actually like the bandits that we ran into, I don't think they'd have much issue with just, well, we'd be dead.
I've dismounted plenty people before. Horse makes a man overconfident.
Well, yeah. See, you say that. Some people are very talented on horses.
Why do you think I use the big sword?
Oh, true.
It's more reach. Good for getting up there.
Well, either way, it's not something I really want to test out. I'm just happy they dealt with the bandits.
Yeah, works out for everyone, I'd say. Besides
Yep.
those poor sods.
Well, they kind of deserve it. They'll get what's coming to them.
Aye, they were stupid about their banditry. No respect for the craft these days, I tell you.
It's not much of a craft, really.
I'd have to disagree with you, but
Mm,
we've got a journey to make.
What's Lucian thinking?
Would Lucian have overheard Sylvie and Lowell's talk, or would they have been whispering too much for even him to hear?
That's up to them.
I wasn't trying to hide it from you guys, so you guys can overhear as you like.
Lowell
Sylvie's
would have
probably
definitely. Lowell would have definitely started out a bit louder and then realized Sylvie was uncomfortable and speaking a little quieter and lowered his volume a little.
And Sylvie's kind of tucking in kind of between you guys, kind of safety in the pack kind of deal, so pretty tucked close to all of you.
Lucian would definitely have been paying attention to Sylvie and Lowell's conversation. Like you might have seen his head with the hood up just kind of turn a bit, paying attention to y'all's, but he'd never got into the conversation. And then just kept walking quietly every so often, looking at the knights at arms and Sir Lormont.
What's your inner monologue look like, boy?
His inner monologue would basically be more in the sense of words. His inner monologue would be more in the sense of let's try not to draw, let's just get into town and get separated from these more higher standing people and start doing research. Seems his mind would be focused on not drawing attention to himself specifically and getting into town.
I think Raphael, because being able to hear Sylvie and Lowell's conversation, He'll just kind of turn back towards Sylvie and just try to give a thumbs up, like it's all good. As he's covered in blood and dirt from hitting the ground earlier.
She like gives one back, but it's like so small, not just in her being small, but like, oh, okay. Yeah, thumbs up. Ooh.
Alright, one moment. I'm just looking at names real quick. Alright. Sorry about that. So, as that happens, at the touch of nightfall, you crest over a hill to reach the town of Lormont. Far bigger than the hamlet of Greenbrook that you have been accustomed to. So these streets are cobble-paved, very few patches of grass outside of fields, and it's a lot more claustrophobic than you're particularly used to. Lucian, this is more of a return to form, if not a little lacking for you.
Yeah.
As you enter the town, Sir Nestor looks down at you and says, "Well, you're here safe. Do your best not to cause trouble. If you need somewhere to stay, the Broken Anvil would be your destination. Good evening." As he and his men of arms, with the prisoners tied in tow, go off into the city.
Raphael will give a respectful salute and affirm, "Thank you, my lord."
Charisma check, advantage.
Lucian would probably, by relative
18.
instincts, do a bit of a bow to him leaving.
So Raphael, he flashed you a smile and a respectful, head bow nod. And
What
just
does
you hear...
Lowell get when he does the same thing at the same time?
Not done yet, if you let me finish. And Raphael, you hear him say, "Keep yourself safe now. I trust you to keep them out of trouble." Only Raphael got the reaction.
Don't know what he means.
Yeah, me neither. I was the one who hit the dirt first.
I'm not the one who causes trouble, but trouble always seems to follow me.
Ah, you and me both.
It's weird. Well, let's go drown our sorrows.
Here, I'll buy everyone a drink. Come on.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, let's see. I had a thing for this. There we go. Alright. So you guys make your way through town. It's not a big enough town where you're going to get easily lost, and you do find a large sign, apologies, for the Broken Anvil Inn and Tavern. As you walk in, it's a very homey working class environment, lit by warm candles, a crackling fireplace, with the accompaniment of a small band, and it is full of workers just talking after a hard day.
How good's the band?
Hold on, actually. 10 out of 10.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
Oh, dang.
Hey, I'm alright.
According to the die.
Wow. These people are talented.
It consists
Indeed.
of 2 halflings, one with a violin, one with a drum, and a very large dragonborn, a boreal dragonborn with a flute.
Do they have like a tip jar?
They do have one, yes. It's an old helmet overturned.
What seems to be the general fare of type of coins they've been receiving?
Mostly copper lease with a few silver lease thrown in.
I'll, assume after we get drinks, he'll just walk over and toss the silver lease in there and go sit down with the rest of them.
So actually, if you look into the journal, you will see an entire menu I built out for this place.
Woo! This is why I always eat right before session.
Yeah.
And
Under Lormont stores, all
There
the
we
way at
are.
the bottom.
Okay, so I have a quick question.
Yes, sir.
You have Lormont stores, but The map says town of Lormont.
Well, then I have to call it a typo.
But is it the map that's the typo, or is it that one that's the typo?
Minor spelling error.
Yeah, Lormont is the correct name, as we've been going over.
I'm only asking because I'm naming the tab for NPCs in this town. I needed to know which one was right.
Hey, I spelled chapel wrong, too, and none of you corrected me when I showed you my new book for how
I have no right.
So I'm gonna assume.
A Bible thing you do.
So I'm gonna assume that up top it's Pomeroy Burger offices. That's what it means to say.
Yeah, burger.
Burger.
It's French,
Burger.
Sylvie.
Hamburger.
Hamburger.
Oh.
At first said hamburger loses a maximum HP.
Yo, they got house milk.
Yeah, they milked the whole house.
Milk.
So, what are we drinking?
Milk.
Oh, some ale and stew.
Raphael will take a hearty house milk and a bacon and cheese quiche.
Ron, you're covering drinks, right?
Yes.
At least the first one.
Yes, he's covering the first drink.
Alright.
I'll get an ale and the stew. That sounds good.
Which
There's
ale? I
any-
have to know which one to describe.
I see tunnel water ale.
And right under that,
I'll do dark
Oh.
malt ale.
What's the difference?
so dark malt ale is a dark, rich, and sweet stout with a bit of a bit of taste of honey underneath the tongue, with a strong finish that this one is definitely more liquid bread. The tunnel water ale is a lighter pilsner with a more oakier taste and a slight bitter afternotes to encourage you to eat a little bit more. Perfect after a hard working day.
Give me that bitter.
Lucian.
Lucian would get a warm spiced cider and stew as well.
Sylvia, are you eating?
Oh, absolutely, I'm eating. I'm getting myself a beef stew.
Okay, so subtract whatever you want. Those who got the stew, it is very wine and butter forward, with a thick demi-glace sauce, large chunks of potato and carrot, and as well as nice thick cuts of tender fatty beef. And for Mr. Raphael and his refined quiche, it is rich, ooey gooey, cheesy, full of that nice salt flavor off the bacon, a good smoke to the nostrils, and a couple types of cheeses. A lot. If you've been sweating and working all day, it really gets those electrolytes back in your body.
Just like Mom used to make.
Generally full is this?
Do you eat the glass, the tavern, the bowl?
Like, how many people are in the tavern?
Oh, a good few. You know this is a mining town, and it's probably, after shift, so people came to get a nice drink and some dinner.
What's the makeup of people here? Like, the people playing a halfling and dragonborn. What about the other kind of customers here?
Dragonborns, goblins, elves, humans, halflings. Unfortunately, no Garrul and the odd bugbear.
Alright.
Well, difficult travel, but we made it.
I've had worse. Trip over here on the boat was worse than this.
I'd imagine, probably, yeah.
I'll take a few bandits over that any day.
Those slimes were an odd run-in, though.
Yeah,
Oh.
bit good.
That reminds me, did anyone bring samples of the fungus? I've suddenly realized that I, just now have got thoughts on that.
Oh, yeah, hang on. Raphael will reach into his bag and pull out one of the vials with the spores. Careful with it.
Thank you. I'd love to examine that. I have the skill specialty plant lore, subsect of nature. And I have a herbalism kit thing. I'm a big plant guy. What can I do?
Like collects mold and funguses.
Mm.
How do you organize them? I taste it.
Hello.
in the side chat.
Yeah, thank you. So Sylvie, would you like to roll nature, herbalism kit? Because the specialty would only apply to a nature roll, I believe. So how do you want to go about it, friend?
I think if Sylvie, and correct me if I'm wrong, but this sounds right to me. If Sylvie was using her herbalism kit, it would be kind of uncorking the vial and kind of taking apart and examining it. I think at the moment, since A, we're in a busy tavern, and C, we've seen that these things, their spores can have kind of not the best effect, she's gonna just kind of go from observation first. So that would be plant lore.
Yep.
And then
so
maybe
that
she
would
can do
be-
the other one later.
Yep. and So if you just click plant lore, it should roll.
I got no clue, guys. I should eat it.
No.
Let me get this one. It has been a very long and for you traumatizing day.
Yeah.
Clearly you just want to look at this to get your mind off of what you've been doing all day. So let's just call this in the morning.
Mm-hmm. Maybe a better light. I'd be able to take a better look at it. Sorry, I thought I had it.
No problem.
You've been on the road all day. May as well take a rest. No time for working now.
Yeah.
Will just gives you a thumbs up as he's got his bowl of stew in one hand and is just like drinking all of the broth from it.
I'm gonna give you a thumbs up and then take your lead and finish the broth from mine.
Oh, he's gonna get up with the stew in his
it
fur.
is thick. Like if I had to equate this to a more accurate dish, it's a lot more like beef bourguignon.
Either
If
way,
you ever had, I don't know. So, but if you ever had that, oh, it's just thick butter and wine with some cow in it.
either way, Lowell is being as polite as he can while also just shoving his face into this bowl and devouring it.
Maybe, Sylvie, when we get to the area full of information for us to do our research, maybe they'll have something on mushrooms and plants you can cross-reference.
I mean,
You make it sound like such like a smart person thing.
Viking has laughed.
He just kind of looks at that and smiles a little bit and then goes to his food and drink.
we should probably figure out room and board. Or drink, or whatever. Who's staying with who? Who's staying where? She stuffs his mouth full of quiche.
It's an inn, so I assume they've got a room or two.
Alright,
Oh, it's an out.
No.
so who's staying with who? We all get in one room?
If we can fit.
That would depend on how they have rooming arrangements. Some inns specifically do single-person rooms, others have it where you can room with multiple people. We'll have to
Oh, you're right.
Say, I don't
Well,
need
Lucian,
a
why don't
bed.
you ask the barkeep?
Was that Selkus?
I said, well, Lucian, you seem to like a man with a plan tonight. Why don't you ask the barkeep?
Sure. Lucille will either wave down whoever served the food or go to the bartender, whichever one is for this establishment.
So as you go up to the bartender, you see a human man in his late 30s, sandy blonde hair, a bit of a scar across the left eye. He smiles at you as he's wiping down the counter. Ah, hello, friend. Care for another round of drinks for your table?
Not quite at this moment yet. We've just now received ours and started eating. Might have to wait a moment to get through what we have first. We just got into town and were accosted by bandits on the way here, and we were hoping to inquire about how your room and board operates.
Oh, well, thank you for asking. Here at my establishment, it's 5 copper lease a night for a double room, with a communal bathroom, on the upstairs, so unfortunately you may have to wait to use it and to wash for the day. Meals are not included, and it is quiet hours after 10 p.m.
And the double room would mean that we must limit it to 2 people a room, even if someone were to say want to sleep on the floor.
Aye, it is. Fortunately, we can't allow you to all cram in one room. That'd be a bit bad for business.
No, certainly not. Not my intention. Well, thank you very much for your information, as he'll then head back to the table. It does seem as though the rooms are set up for 2 people specifically, with it being 5 lease per night. Words.
Copper lease.
Yes,
Well-
copper lease.
Is anyone here afraid of sleeping alone?
I look around to see if anyone else is gonna lift their hand up before, anyone.
The
cool.
small one.
No shame in it.
I mean, if you're scared to sleep alone, we could,
Maybe I am.
Well, then if you need a buddy, I'm there for you.
nice. Okay.
I reach over to high five you.
Ooh, question. How are you with, bed forts?
I've only made one once, and it was a lot of moss and leaves, but I've heard that they're better with blankets.
We will figure it out. He's planning out to make a bed fort right now in his head.
Let's go.
I hope you're also planning to sleep at some point.
I always get my exact amount of hours needed.
And how many would that be?
As little as I need to be able to function best in the morning for my job.
For most people, it would be up to 8 hours. For the more elven nature, they don't require sleep so much as they would transfer their 4 hours.
I wish I could sleep for 4 hours and still go and do stuff. Oh well.
Yeah, AJ.
Just sort of looks at Lucian and well, are either of you spending the night with me in my room, or am I alone?
I don't know, Lucian, you want company?
I'm fine either way. I'll leave it for you two to decide.
Well, isn't decisive. Say you two sleep together.
Oh, so looks like some dashing, handsome rogue redeemed everybody sit up straight. So fix your nerd posture.
My shrimp position.
I'm sitting on my legs.
Yep,
Shrimp
fine,
is-
boy.
Shrimp back again.
I was leaning back and relaxed, god damn it.
So, with that, I'll trust you guys to subtract your own money.
It was 5 leash?
Yeah, how much was it again?
It was 5 copper lease.
Okay,
Per
fair
room per
Each or
evening.
for a room?
Per room per evening.
Gotcha.
I'll pay it, Toma.
Raphael's
I can
gonna.
cover this
Okay.
one.
Oh, you're gonna cover that one?
Well, you covered drinks, I can cover this.
Okay.
No, it's fine. Do a Canadian standoff on who pays for the room.
Sylvie is the most wealthy one here.
I could see it though.
Really?
Just-
Well, yeah,
Okay,
she
no,
was
no, no,
making
no,
money
okay.
at the festival, that's right.
Please let me spend this money so my weight can go down.
Tell me about it, dear goodness. You have no idea. None of you have any idea how much we suffer.
You're right,
Like,
Mike.
as
I
you
really
say,
don't.
Tell me about it. I don't want this money. You hear the jingle of coins in a helmet on the stage.
That was above game. You don't
I
hear
know. I'm just
nothing
saying it
about
happens to jingle at that exact time.
Okay.
All right. So with that, you may now press the long rest button.
Alright,
And your level ups have kicked in.
Yay!
real quick.
There it is.
Before he
Alright.
goes to bed, Raphael is gonna see if he can exchange 1 gold piece to get some more silver.
Yeah, he can easily give you 10 silver lease for your gold one.
And then he's gonna just go up to the band and be like, "You guys are incredible," and he's gonna tip him a gold piece.
They thank you profusely and introduce themselves as the Wild Stallions. Zelkus
My
gets
gosh.
it. Micah gets it.
I get it.
Excellent!
They are excellent.
I mean, they did roll a 10, Micah. They are excellent. Most excellent, some would say.
I see now.
Be kind to one another.
I'm not gonna lie. The band members' names are William, Theodore, and Rufus.
Yes.
Glorious.
So, what is your first order of business after the day? Remember, they did say meals are not provided.
Question.
Yeah.
During the long rest, would it be possible to make a little bit of progress on either Raphael or Lowell's winter gear, like cold weather gear?
Yeah, absolutely. Which one?
I'll go with Raphael because Lowell has fluff to
They
keep
actually have
him
fur.
warm for the. I need to get one warm first and then the other.
All right, roll a Weaver's Tools.
Find my moves too.
Say Raphael's gonna go take a bath while that's happening. He's like, I need to get this dirt and blood off me.
Yep. As you take a nice warm. God damn. Did I give you a clock on that one?
I don't think I managed to start it yet.
Okay, so we're starting a 4-segment clock with 2 of it filled in with a 21.
Awesome.
So that's halfway. Yeah, as you get to the bath, it is perennially warm. It feels so relaxing to wash the road off of you on your harrowing journey with bandits and goo.
Say it's a private bath, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. He'll take a bath then.
Well, we'll take his bath whenever it is available.
Yeah, I assumed that you bathe. And if you want to write off a supply, you can. Or you can get some oatmeal.
For breakfast.
Brother.
Coalfield porridge with honey is a silver lease.
Sure.
Or there are crepes for those who are.
He will take crepes.
About to say, that's
That's
cheaper than a
silver.
supply, so...
Brother,
Yes,
I crave
it is.
oats.
So, for the Coalfield porridge, it is thick, rich with that very familiar taste of the house milk, which was bold. It was it was higher in fat content than water content, and it had a slight tinge of a metallic bit to it, but not enough to disrupt the meal. And this is just that, but with honey and cinnamon, really filling and warm. The crepes are very thin, filled with a very rich plum cream with just a touch of acidity to bite through all that richness and not drag you down for the whole day.
I love this place.
Oh, they've got
We'll
good
give
taste.
some of that porridge and some milk.
Yeah, I said the milk it has a strange metallic taste to it that you're not really sure about. Like, you're not sure where that would come from. As a human,
I know where above game. I know where it came from.
And as you're being served, and you just say you love this place, a human woman with dark brown hair with just the tiniest hint of gray up the side smiles at you and says, "Oh, thank you very much. I try my best."
I don't deserve your best. This is too good.
Well, you, sir, are welcome here anytime. Let me get you a glass of milk to wash that down on the house.
Thank you so much.
Guys, you are given the house milk.
Hey Jay, I appreciate these clouds on the map.
Thank you. It was this or crows?
But AJ, birds don't exist.
That is true. They don't. They only exist in a way that a big one could carry Sylvia away.
So I want to just clarify something for myself. It's morning, right?
Yes.
Alright, Raphael also would have spent probably an hour in the morning before coming down for breakfast, sharpening his spear and cleaning his armor.
Yeah, good maintenance stuff.
Yeah.
I guess we should
Right.
long rest.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I said earlier you can press the button. You don't have to if you don't want to.
No, you can sit there at like half HP or whatever.
The entire time
wow.
you could have said you stayed up all night.
No.
So as you congregate over breakfast, you all feel so much better than you did yesterday. So what is your plan today, Star-Spangled Man?
Alright, well, I think we should probably have a bit of a game plan today. I assume we're probably going to split ways to cover a bit more ground. What are y'all thinking?
Well, Einar, you have the axe. Might behoove you to head towards some of the different shops in town and see if anyone might recognize it, and if possibly the one who purchased it.
I was thinking the same thing for myself. What about the rest of you?
I'm heading towards the farms. They took a lot of livestock and everything in the last one. I want to see if any farmers are seeing anything suspicious running around.
If they had had a knoll problem
Bad
recently,
idea.
maybe.
Did they take a lot of livestock? Or did they just kill a
They
bunch of
took
livestock?
They took a little bit. Granted, there's not a lot. There was not a lot in Greenbrook, so what they did take felt bigger. Yeah, they took some livestock, which you did find dead in the knoll tomb.
Yeah, you could just see if anyone else is running into the issue.
Oh yeah.
I can ask
They are
around, too.
ravenous. They don't tend to really care for city borders, so if they were hungry.
AJ, would I understand that a place called the Earthen Weave Tower might be a place of magic?
Oh yeah, that is absolutely a place of magic. I'll say without a roll, Lucian would have heard of this as a hub of research for geomancy and pharomancy.
Oh, interesting. I myself and anyone who cared to accompany me might make my way over to the Earthen Weave Tower. Though it does specialize in geomancy and pharomancy, it may have someone who might recognize this symbol or its use.
What's Veromancy?
I want to check this bounty board because I
believe
just
that's-
found something that
believe
might
that's
help us
metal.
actually.
Right?
It's
AJ?
not in here.
I know. I'm
It-
saying
yes, no,
above
it-
game I found something that makes me want to go check it.
Yeah, Mike, you got it. Pharaoh, metal.
It
Pharaoh.
is the way of using magic to manipulate, control earthen materials from stones to metals and sometimes gemstones even.
Huh. Cool.
Well, I suppose you would know a bit more about that than I would. I'll probably have a look around, check the local bounty boards and such, see if any thing has been reported that might fall in line with what we are looking into.
Would be
Alright, so
interesting.
everyone's going somewhere different, aren't they?
See if you can spot any interesting jobs anyways. If we could pick up some side work out here, it wouldn't be too bad. Could always do with more walking around money.
Might as well. Would not hurt, especially if we need to stay away from the Hamlet for a while.
Yeah, we'd be doing a public service too, bringing in lawbreakers and ne'er-do-wells, right?
Ooh, yeah.
Our civic duty. And get paid too. The more important part. So,
Well,
Sylvie, did you have a plan of where you were going?
So Sylvie's like checking like her kind of like little coin purse, like checking like, kind of like, okay, like let me have some money on hand really quick. Like okay, and then kind of looks up.
I would, Lucian, you said about the tower, that being a place to research. I could take a look at the plants there.
Very possibly, yes.
Raphael, would it be okay if I had the vial?
oh yeah, here.
Thank you. So I'll probably go there.
Alright, sounds like we have a plan then. When we're all done, should we meet back up here, or what do you think?
There's a good meeting spot.
Works enough for me. Alright, we'll meet here back by the end of the day. Other than that, good luck to everyone.
So just to make sure I'm writing things down right, it's Lucian and Sylvie, and then each of the gentlemen are on their own.
Yep.
Yes.
At least for the first part of the day, until Lowell finds something useful.
All right. So, casters, one of you pick a representative, and the rest are gonna roll the magic I word to see who the camera follows.
Go ahead, Sylvie. You can roll.
Aw, how kind of you.
Do we just roll a d20 then?
Initiative.
Oh, okay.
Actually, no, flat d20. Flat d20 is more fair.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
6.
Also, it wasn't letting me because the combat tracker
Oh.
wasn't.
4.
Okay.
11.
Okay, so we're gonna follow the casters first.
High five.
Let's go.
Scale gang. So
What?
as the Cold Blood crew walks out of the tavern, you find a sign that is pointing you, and you're walking down the road. These streets are busy. People are walking down. Due to the fact that it's early in the morning, you see a lot of burlier individuals walking north.
Hey ho, hi ho.
Would we be able to surmise that's because of the
Yeah.
mining up north?
Yep,
Why
because the
don't-
iron pits.
Why did I switch to Monty Glue? No.
Lucian?
Yes, Sylvie.
How much, I think it was Einar mentioned about walking around money. How much does the city charge to walk around? I don't know if I have enough. I mean, I think I have enough, but how much should I have on hand?
He kind of holds back a little chuckle for a second. Sylvie, that's just a play on words. Walking around money would reference having money on your person to do with as you please. Like if you were walking around and stopping at stores or spending money on goods and services. You do not have to pay money just to walk through the city. Unless you count a toll booth, which might technically count, but that's more of a single charge to enter an area.
Is that what the bandits were talking about back there?
Technically, what they were talking about was they were misrepresenting themselves and presenting them stealing money from us as a tax. Which a tax would be whenever a community would take money from, charge members of their community a small fee as a means to then spend the money on basic applications for the well-being of all, whether that be through the fixing or creating of proper roads, the payment of guards and law enforcement, so on and so forth.
Oh. Why is money so complicated?
People do a lot of different things for money. Not always good things.
But it's like you don't, like... You don't need it. It's just, you know... Like I'm...
See it as a means of an agreement between everybody involved. No one person can do everything. I cannot sew. Einar cannot bind a book. Lowell cannot cobble a shoe. But other people can.
And you guys just don't ask each other to do that?
Groups need to play to everyone's strengths properly. I'm more meaning in a larger sense. A town works together to operate and let everybody be able to live, usually. And when bargaining and basic trade with goods does not work, money was created as a means of an agreed upon value of everything. You making your ribbons and your fabric work has a value to people.
Yeah.
Because other people are not able to do what you can do.
Yeah, that I got told. I got told that I need a way to make money, and that's gonna be I'm gonna need that.
Lucian kind of looks at you for that comment. You did not use any form of currency where you were from?
No, we don't. We didn't need it. What you said about different people, different skills, that bit I got, but we just would ask each other in the community, you know?
Did you go off of some sort of bartering system, like, oh, I'll give you 4 eggs if you fix this hole in my shirt?
No, you just do it.
But what if someone didn't want to?
You're trying to find someone else, but if you didn't do something for other people, people might want to do less things for you, and it's all for the, like you said, it's all for the kind of good of the community, you know? Like, I was a really bad hunter, like, oof. But, so instead they'd leave me around the camp, and I'd kind of take care of camp, or I'd mend the pelts and things like that to keep people warm.
I'm going to take a guess and say that your community was not very large, then.
It felt large when I was there. And then I kind of come here and I see, gestures towards the town.
Did you consider the hamlet large?
Yeah. I mean, it was large, but also that felt like a community, that felt about right for what people were doing. It felt larger because of the buildings. The buildings made it feel large.
Again, kind of looks a little confused at you for that statement. Not me attempting to pry, and thus you do not have to answer if you don't want to. Where are you from exactly?
Big woods. I lived in a big forest. We didn't really have a name for it. I think other people have a name for it, but we didn't. We just me and my people were kind of nomadic. We'd go around in loops in the same. It's a huge forest. I know that. Had rivers and things through it, some ponds and lakes and things. And we'd go kind of from place to place within it in cycles. So, for instance, here is good in winter. You move on, so, kind of game and foraging and the plants can replenish. It was good. We didn't need money or anything. You'd go hunting, you'd stop, and when we make our way to kind of next camp, we stay there for a long period of time, and then we go again.
Just kind of nods as you kept talking and going. Right. Well, big woods. AJ, would I be able to make any kind of roll of a large forest in the area?
Welcome to Lyon.
Yeah.
Welcome to fucking France, amigo.
Yeah, that's kind of just not descript.
Where are you from? The woods?
That's the point.
Okay.
Sylvia essentially said, I'm from over there.
You damn Parisian
I
Not from
spot.
that direction.
About there.
Without pointing.
Where do you live? Oh, around.
Around.
By the stump. What stump? Stump way out there.
Well, we'd only be by the stump for a couple months, and then we'd move on to river.
It's a good stump.
Then we go from river to pond to grove.
So,
Grove to Big Rock.
what? You wind up at this large cobbled tower.
Okay.
Lucian, as you look at it with a much finer eye, it seems to be made out of, I say cobbled, but it seems to be mostly made out of one massive piece of stone. All a solid piece, as it were, including the parapets up top.
So you just see Lucian kind of stare at this tower for a second and kind of mumble, "Oh, this is very nice arcane work here. Seems to have been forged entirely in one go."
Yeah, it's a good rock.
Looks down at you. Yes, it's all one rock, and he'll kind of point it out to you.
Yeah, rugs usually stay together until they break apart.
I'll then kind of turn your head to the other buildings that are clearly made out of multiple smaller rocks.
Yeah, the rest of the buildings are cobblestone with quicklime.
I know, isn't it impressive how they carved it out like that? Like all in one piece?
Wouldn't it be more impressive if they didn't carve it out, but just manipulated the stone using magic?
Oh, that would be really impressive.
Oh, and I kind of look at it again with like new appreciation.
Now you're getting it.
You know, so
Now let's see if they have anything on spores, shall we?
Yeah, let's go.
And I scurry along.
Oh, I thought you meant sports.
Oh no, not sports master!
We go in, it's just
Throw
a
a
ton of
bowling
football
ball at my
players.
head.
Mm-hmm.
No, Pebbles. You walk in and it's a bunch of drunk Man City fans.
No!
They're not polite people.
No.
Okay. So as you walk into this tower, you see a score. What's a score? Is a score 20?
I think so.
Maybe?
Okay. We'll go with it. You see a score of students of various ethnic identities and ages studying from books, talking to adults. And basically, Lucian, you are feeling very nostalgic at the sight of this. Sylvie, it is very busy and you are almost stepped on thrice. But as you avoid it, you actually see small little metal men with round bodies, arms that don't seem to be fully connected to it, on stumpy little legs, waddling around and carrying large things. They are about your size, but a bit bigger. A bit bigger in the X and Z axes.
Lucian?
Yes, Sylvie?
Look at those! Look at those! Are they magic too?
Looking at them, AJ, do I recognize them as being like summon spells?
Roll Arcana.
Yeah. 7?
This is outside of your expertise, but I'm allowing you to make whatever assumptions you'd like.
He kind of looks at it for a moment. Well, if I had to make an assumption, more than likely, though I'm not sure if it's a method of summoning magic or a deviation of metallic manipulation. But I'm sure you can ask if you're interested.
Maybe in a bit.
And I shuffle a little closer to you.
Okay. Does there appear to be like a front desk or anything, AJ?
As you go through the chaos, not quite a front desk, which you do see. Well, clearly would look like a teacher around here. And by the way, just for everyone at home, they do make a sound when they walk. Go as they walk, the arms sort of bounce. And as you approach the teacher, it seems to be an elven woman with the classic large hat and round spectacles. She finishes addressing the students, and she just looks at the two of you. Huh, you don't seem like students of mine. A bit too old. What's your business?
Yes, pardon our intrusion, ma'am. We were hoping to inquire about looking into the knowledge here at this tower. I am blanking on the name of the hamlet.
Greenbrook.
Greenbrook. You see, we just came from Greenbrook, and it was assaulted by a rather complex attack, both in might of gnolls, and he'll pull out the drawing he did of it earlier, a sigil of sorts that was placed upon many of the members of the town that caused myriad of effects to one's mind. And I was wondering if maybe there was someone to speak to, or just books to check on about such effects.
May I? As she's just gonna hold a hand out. You can tell as she wants to take your hand to get a closer look.
Yeah, that's fine.
As she adjusts her glasses, feels weird because she does hit some weird pressure points in your hand, and she's just. You upset a fae?
He raises his non-existent eyebrow at that. I do not believe I have.
This is a fae curse.
Is there any such cases of a fae attacking a town in such a manner?
From time to time, usually they do. Subcontracting gnolls is easily believable, but depends if either you had something they wanted, you were on their land, or they simply didn't like you. But yeah, this is a fae tracking curse.
A tracking curse?
Part of it, what it does, yes.
During my investigation, it seemed like a large number of the people of the town were marked as such, though theirs were fading away while a collection of ours stayed.
If this sort of thing fades off of you, then it's likely you weren't what the fae needed.
I like tug on your cloak, Lucian. Weren't they looking for someone?
He'll acknowledge you, be like, possibly that was what one of the people we overheard, but we never had any verification in that.
What if this is a means of finding them?
We're the people we had yet to find, so they may have still found what they were looking for. Is this, you say, curse? Does this fall under the nature of curses, and thus we would need to kind of does aside that, seek out the rather pricey means of remove curses, or is this more just named such in curse but still under a magical effect?
Oh, a classical dispel magic won't even scratch it. In fact,
Oh,
that might
lovely.
that might actually rebound on you.
Spectacular.
Currently, think of this as a cattle brand. Every time if the Fae try to begrudge you in any way, and they are weaker than would ever put this on you, they might back away from you, but anytime you exert great amounts of life energy, whether that be through physical feats or magical means, it does siphon just a little bit of you off.
He sort of looks down at his hand, like a little angry at that. You said tracking. Would there possibly be any information on the range of that, or is it dependent upon the Fae?
Oh, young man, they're Fae. They don't really believe in rules. Well, you know, I could be wrong, and this could turn you on to an ice cream sundae.
Blinks a couple of times. Well, one of those options is preferable to the others. Okay. Well, Sylvie, that answers some of our questions. Is there, by chance, anyone or any books on spores and oozes? We ran into a odd bit of a collection on the way here, and we were hoping to find out what exactly we'd run into.
That one we might be a little bit harder up, but I can't tell you there won't be anything in my library. Though it is typically only for students.
That is understandable. Well, thank you very much for your time. Your insight has been most helpful, if not slightly worrying.
Of course, should you need lessons, scrolls, or anything else, or just simply want to make a donation, or possibly somehow gain access to that library, why don't you come on by later, when lessons are not in session?
That is very kind of you. And he would you don't have to give me an exact time, but he would ask for when lessons are over.
You get an answer.
Great, we have that information.
Was it that they'd have to gain access from some other way and come back when classes weren't in session, or just when?
Sounds like we just have to pay to be able to look at the books, but they're busy doing classes right now, so.
So that's done. I believe next was old Farmer Raphael.
Indeed. On the way towards the farm, Raphael is going to be his usual self and just sort of introduce himself to anyone that he talks to in the town. And it's just try to be super friendly.
We're gonna see how many successes you get. Raw charisma.
17. Oh, that's a ability check. Wait, what?
No, you got it. It did roll charisma, but Foundry is Foundry.
Oh, sorry, I did not mean to repeat roll.
You're fine. We'll take the 17. So you make friends with a couple housewives doing their grocery shopping. We'll do names at some other point. A butcher, a hunter, and a ranch hand. Who you walk you meet about halfway and you walk all the way there with them.
All right, that works. Yeah.
His name, he's a despicable, dubious bastard, and his name, Francois.
Yeah, Francois. Pleasure to meet your acquaintance. I actually was wondering. So I'm from the town of Greenbrook, about a couple days journey from here. I doubt news has really traveled out this far, but unfortunately we have suffered a bandit raid recently, some kind. And a lot of the cattle and some of the horses were taken. And well, I was just wondering if you or any of the other farmers may have seen something strange yourselves around, some sort of lead that we may be able to go upon.
Oh well, no, it sounds like your guys got taken by gnolls and then got eaten. You don't get gnolls around here.
That's good.
Patrols didn't scare them off. With the
You
big
guys got
shiny
trolls.
plate armor and the big plumpy horses.
Alright, so no troubles on your end then.
Oh no, not here.
Alright.
Sir Dumont tends to keep things quite in order. And the hills are a great boon.
I guess they would offer some natural protection. Especially if they're filled with iron. Alright, I guess this leads on to my second question. Does the Lord permit... I'm not sure if it'd be in the Lord's jurisdiction to say if you can or cannot. It's, I never was too much of a studied individual. Does the Lord permit the selling, or do the local farmers permit the selling of beasts of burden, such as, horses?
Oh yeah, over at the Cordon Ranch, they raise and breed a bunch of horses for purchase.
Oh, okay. You said the Cordon Ranch?
Yeah, where we're going.
Oh, great. I'd love to see some of the horses that you may have for sale. So my group, we may be doing some traveling, so some other smaller animals such as mules or donkeys may also be great if you have any.
Oh, we got a scant few. Mostly it's breed horses for the guard and for the merchant companies, but we got a few nice mules here and there.
That's nice. Work there long?
I've been working there about 5 years as a stable boy.
Hard but honest work.
I ain't got no family to take care of, so it suits me purposes.
You and me both.
If I'm being honest, I first came into this town following a band called the Wild Stallions, and well, I just got a little comfortable.
God, they were playing in the tavern last night. Incredible
they're
band.
back in town?
Yes. Have you not seen them yet?
Oh no, but I know what I'm doing tonight.
I was saying, come by the tavern. Me and you will have a drink. We'll listen to the band.
Well, I'll be there after shift.
Sounds great. I'll look for you.
Well, here's me. I gotta get to work. You have a good day.
Hey, you too. Who would I talk to about taking a look at the horses?
Oh, one second. I have so many tabs. One moment.
It's okay, AJ. Go ahead and find your horse tab.
It's okay. Take your
Yeah,
time.
I do.
I love the idea of him just inviting a random farmhand to come drink with him.
Well, Mr. Cordon and his wife Violet are the owners, so you can ask around for them.
Sure. What was their names again?
Patrick and Violet Cordon.
Patrick and Violet Cordon. Or Cordon. Alright.
Yep.
I will talk to them. He's gonna try to find them.
Perception. Also, someone redeemed a drink of potions. Everybody drink water or whatever beverage you're having right now.
Alright.
I got root beer.
Come here, Bourbon.
Dr. Beppo.
Salt pepper.
I can say
Or
you have
apple.
beer.
Root beer.
Uh,
Root beer.
Apples,
Alright.
what you drinking?
I need to refill my drinking.
10.
Refill the
So
drink.
you are distracted by this majestic chestnut riding horse with a white mane just gallivanting across the fields.
Ooh. He's gonna kind of.
Muscles taut, mane well trimmed, tail in perfect order.
He's kind of like walking up towards the fence. He's like, "What a beauty!
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness!"
And as you're just watching it for a while, an older man does approach you, balding with a trimmed up beard and a pair of spectacles. Ah, yes. That there's the prize stallion of our ranch.
I can see why. May you be Patrick Cordon?
Hey, that I am, sir. Are you, looks at your uniform, looks at your half cape. Are you here on official business?
Technically yes. However, I'm actually came out here on my own volition. I've actually been interested, at least recently, in possibly acquiring a mount myself. I can't imagine how much would a mount such as that beauty cost.
Old apple butter cost about 30 platinum lease. I think that's what he's worth, given his show records, his breeding records.
Oh yes.
Hell, anyone who could purchase him would make it back in a year.
I'd imagine a horse fit for the Duke himself.
Yeah. Actually, Apple Butter's mate is Sir Adam's personal horse.
Well, that makes sense. You can
tell. Yeah, she actually just foaled recently. The
Really?
babies are starting to get. Yeah, they're off at training now.
All right.
Had twins, real rare.
Incredible. I'd imagine they cost just as much as the father here.
Well, one will.
One? What about the other?
The other one is a little knock-kneed for now and doesn't really like to listen to folk.
Oh, well. That sounds still like a splendid horse. Would you mind if at some point I come and see it?
Yeah, give a few days, they should be back from their trade. We outsource their training for riding and haltering and behavior, and they'll be back in a few days.
That sounds wonderful. I'll make sure to stop. I am so sorry. Where is my man? It's Raphael Lormont.
Good to meet you, young man.
Nice to meet you. If you are ever in town at the Broken Anvil, please let me buy you a drink. It would be an honor. To see such a well taken care of ranch really warms my heart.
Oh, I can't take all the credit. My wife is the one primarily in charge of the training and the breeding and all, and the care for them. I'm just a businessman.
Your wife's a professional horse trainer?
Yeah. That she is. That was her ranch to begin with.
Some people have all the luck.
There's a long line of them.
Well, I look forward to coming to see the horse. If you don't mind, I know you probably have a few other horses. You could expect them, of course. You don't mind if I just fed a few? I understand if you wouldn't want me to feed your prize stallion. Or at least if I could make a donation of some apples.
Oh, well, why don't you come to me? We got the turnback pens, and they're not nearly as expensive.
Alright.
Yeah, as he leads you away, it's a little slow as he does walk with a cane. You see a pen of people on horses. Basically, best way I can describe what turnback riding is, it's start, stop, start, stop, start, stop.
Yeah.
Basically, good control of direction. And there are a few horses. Most of these some are draft horses, actually, with a few riding horses. As you look around the ranch, their riding horses seem to be a little fewer and far between in comparison to a heavier draft horse.
Mm-hmm. As
you had heard, these guys basically supply merchant horses, so they need to be able to carry a large load.
As well, I have a little bit of time. Would I be able to pay to just ride one around slowly around? Just to get a handle. I haven't ridden a horse in years.
Persuade this man.
Yeah, he's clearly saying in the pen, by the way, not like out anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, can I take this car for a test drive real quick? And it doesn't come back.
Unfortunate. Yeah, like he doesn't want to do that.
Yeah, unfortunately, gotta leave this to the employees, son. But I do appreciate your enthusiasm.
Well, that's very fair.
Why don't you come in and we can let you brush some of the mules?
Honestly, I would absolutely love that.
All right, and he takes you into this smaller barn. There are only 4 of them. But yeah, they are currently just wandering a small paddock.
He will pretty much stay until every single one is thoroughly brushed and taken care of.
How many apples are you left with after this interaction?
He will get... Well, you don't want to feed any animal too much, because apples can actually give him this upset tummy. He'll give like 2 to each.
Alright, so just subtract what you gotta do.
Yeah, so there's 4 there?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, they look very well taken care of when he's gone, more than they already clearly would have been.
Yeah. Alright, and would you like to do anything after that, or should we move on to Einer?
I think he'd probably ask as well to him if he's seen anything to explain the situation at Greenbrook, but he's kind of expecting the same answer of, no, we don't really haven't had anything happen yet, or anything.
Yeah, no knoll attacks have been happening here. They maintain that their men-at-arms and guard corps do tend to patrol a lot more.
If only we had the manpower in Greenbrook. Well, thank you so much.
These guys have a standing garrison of men-at-arms of 20 and a guard corps of 25.
Yeah, we were a hamlet / small village. These actually have like a duke
This is
here.
a proper town with a knight and everything.
Yeah. Yeah, he'll shake his hand though, and as he's leaving, and kind of make his way back.
All right, hand is shaken. And now Einer, remind me.
I was gonna go and see if we could find the man who made the axe and potentially see if he could point me towards the customer.
All right, so let me get the
Probably
name of
had
the exact location you go to.
I see Blackstone Forge as one of the main ones, but I don't know if there's other smiths.
That one's more of a store. The
Yeah.
smelter's yard is basically an open air forge complex. So would you rather go to the store where you could buy one, or more where people who work for the town tend to make their stuff?
Probably.
That's more my question.
Probably to the store. If like the smiths there are giving their things to the store, and then the store is selling them, I'd probably want to go to that because unless the smith made it and handed it off himself to the guy.
Mm-hmm.
And plus, there's no law against me going to both places at some point if I don't.
No, there's not. I just wanted to know where to start because they have different NPC tables.
Yeah, we'll start at the store. Why not? That's reasonable.
All right. As you make your way in, you hear the familiar rhythmic bang, bang, bang of a very heavy hammer hitting hot metal on an anvil. As you look around, you do see racks of weapons and armor, but mostly a lot of tools. As obviously civilian make, this is way more important. Nice sets of kitchen knives and cookware.
I have. Oh, never mind. I already bought one of those in the last town. Never mind. I don't need to buy that. I was gonna inquire about a pickaxe myself because we are in a mining town, but I did buy one last session, so never mind on that one. Is there anyone that seems to be just manning the counter, or is this more like a?
It's more where you work, where it's like a single owner operator.
Okay.
And
if there's
as you look in the back, you're a tall enough boy. You see hunched over the anvil is a very large, full-winged red dragonborn individual whose gender you can't currently tell, as you mostly see their back, as they're just toom, toom, toom.
This lizard.
Roll perception with advantage.
Sure. That's a 22.
Yeah, so you can tell. I was gonna say this will tell you what they're working on. They are working on a very large, solid iron tower shield.
I'd say that would certainly get the job done.
As you say that, the bang stops, and this person stands up, and as they turn around, you can tell clearly female, smudged with coal, and they remove some goggles from her head. She stands roughly about 6'7".
No, I can't say it. I can't. I can't.
No,
I hate
can't.
that it's invaded my brain.
No, you can't. As she walks over and just says, "How can we help you today?"
Well, pleasure to meet you, ma'am. Name's Einar. I've got a question for you. So,
Nina Lambert, how can we help you? You looking to protect yourself or protect others?
Dare you?
fuck you, AJ. How dare you?
I'm not saying the full line.
Well, I'm looking to inquire about an axe someone else was using. I've reason to believe it came from here. I'll take it out and I'll put it on the counter and kind of move my hand over to wherever the mark was on it. Can you say you recognize that mark?
Clearly defaced. Whoever bought it or made it is deliberately trying to obscure themselves.
It makes sense. They used it in a raid on a village not far from here.
That explains that they wouldn't want it traced back.
Exactly. Lucky for me, the man had weak grip. Left it behind when he fled.
And you didn't decide to melt this down for scrap?
I like to think I'm a bit smarter than that. I know we Smiths always mark our work, at least the ones we care to have our names known for.
Seems this thing... Basically, grabs it and gives it like a swing or two. It's seemingly subpar. It's passable, it's average, but that's the best it can be said.
Well, it didn't kill me. So, I suppose you're right. But any idea who could have made it? Or maybe who could have sold it?
Well, it doesn't look like it's one of ours, and we're not gonna, like, see the tower sigil, if not defaced, but we aren't the only town in this barony. But I can tell you whoever did make it is a hobbyist at best. Wouldn't be any professionals around here.
Could maybe be an apprentice.
It might be. Some sort of hungry student trying to make a little bit of extra change.
I could see it. That's a lot of metal to go to waste then. Might have pissed off their master.
Oh, it is, and don't know if you. I assumed you could tell, but it looks like you could shatter this thing against any random stone.
Yeah, probably. Who knows? Well, I guess I'll have to do some more digging around here. What else do you have in stock, though?
Depends. I mean, for weaponry, household fare, I have horseshoes in excess.
I can't say it's too much use for me now. I've been meaning to buy a horse, though. Maybe one day I'll be back. I'm looking on the actual sheet itself here, as well.
Yeah, you look like a strong man. You may want something to keep yourself armed with that impressive-looking sword out of your reach. Perhaps a pair of knuckle dusters might be of your persuasion.
Not a bad idea. Just in case some people get a bit too aggressive in the bar, I guess. Less lethal than the knives and the mace.
Indeed, something you can use to teach a lesson.
I like the way you think. Alright, how much for a set of these?
A set would be 2 golden lease. If you're of a wealthier sort, we could upgrade that armor of yours for a scant 100.
A bit out of my price range right now, but I've got a friend working on some bounties, so maybe I'll have some more money soon. In the meantime, I think I'll just take the knuckles and give you thanks for the information.
Not a problem. Pleasure doing business with you, and do come again should you need anything.
Oh, of course, I'll recommend you to my friends. I got a fair few of them that might be in the market for some more weaponry or armor soon enough.
We'll be running a sale on kitchen knives soon, if you're married or know anyone else who's good in the kitchen.
Oh, not anymore, but I can still cook alright.
If I interest you, only 5 silver lease for a brand new pure steel carving knife, torched with my own fire.
Oh, I suppose that would be pretty handy there. Actually, lest I remember, most of you dragon folk are pretty resistant to some of the elements.
That I am, that my people are. I unfortunately don't possess such resistances.
Oh,
Some of us were born to withstand, and I was born with wings.
Suppose that's a gift in and of itself there. No other man like that. Must be handy.
Huh.
So?
If you can use it to your circumstances. My sister's a very gifted swimmer. Unfortunately, does present a less opportune situation should she ever have to use her natural elemental rage. Fire and water and all.
Aye, probably gets a bit steamy.
That it does.
Alright, well, you have my thanks. I'll give you some recommendations to my friends. Quality here seems to be certainly up to snuff with what I'd expect. So, thank you kindly. Have a good rest of your day.
Take care of yourself.
Alright, I'll add the knuckle dusters to the inventory and I will take off.
Yep, you should be able to just drag and drop them. If not, you know what it is, it's D4 bludgeoning.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
All right. Did you still want to go to the smelter's yards?
Yeah, I may as well.
All right. As you walk through town, you hear about a bit of a ruckus, a bit of a commotion. It seems a place called somewhere called the Iron Cage. There was quite a fight going on, and that the champion, they say, took down 3 people at once.
Okay. Is that at the smelting pits? The place with all
That's
the
on your right.
That's a different way. I'm gonna stop by there. Why not?
Okay, as you see there, you walk towards where the signs tell you, and you find a pit dug into the ground with these wooden bleachers, and some individuals training there. It seems this is a fighting yard.
I suppose that's a welcome sight in case the bounties don't work out. Is anything going on right now, or does it seem to be mostly like after the show?
It's before. It's still the morning. They were reporting. People were murmuring about something that happened the night before.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no. You're still like early in the morning.
Is there any kind of like guys just standing out waiting for like? Because I'm assuming it's like a pay for show or like a get in type thing.
There's some. You can. Do you mean like civilians, or are you looking for people working there? Just so I know.
Yeah, people working there really.
Hold on. I'm just making sure I'm getting the right thing here. Well, I'll find that later. Oh yeah, no, there it is. You see a small elephant.
Like an actual elephant, or?
No, you do see a very strange. Well, you think so for a minute. Then it's a strangely small Luxodon.
Oh, okay, okay. It's like, oh, okay. I guess it's just an elephant. Then they're like, okay, sentient animals probably exist somewhere.
You don't ignore it.
Yeah, no, I was gonna acknowledge it, but you know.
I think we need to acknowledge the elephant in the room.
That is what he
calling me
said,
fat.
Yes.
Maybe.
Well, he ain't calling me to dinner. That would just make the problem worse.
Yeah,
well, I
you
guess
do
I'll just
see a small elephant person essentially performing maintenance on the arena and on the bleachers.
Excuse me.
Ha
How's,
We're not open yet.
Oh, what time do you open?
We open about right before sundown when the mines get out.
Oh, okay. Is this one of them show pits or one of them real fighting pits?
Oh, the fighting is very real, but we don't fight to the death here, if that's what you're wondering.
Oh, no, that's not what I meant. Well, you have professionals that fight then, or you take anyone?
Oh, we have professionals, and those who sign all the proper waivers are able to essentially pay a fee, and if they can come out of there against one of our lower rank fighters, we'll pay them.
Not a bad deal. Where'd one go about filling up out all that paperwork?
Follow me. As she essentially leads you to a, best way I can say is a shed in size. where she gets in there, gets up to the ticket window and just sort of hands you some forms, basically saying, "Hey, if it looks like you're fighting a weak opponent, while magic is allowed, it is high level magic is not. As any deaths, you'll be responsible for that murder.
Hey, makes sense.
Unless they can prove beyond a shadow of a doubt it was an accident."
Oh,
And it's manslaughter.
Yes, then they'll get you for manslaughter, but that's not as bad.
Yeah.
Any deliberate killing, yeah, you risk being beaten up by every stronger fighter in the arena and then drawn and quartered.
Beaten by
Any
every
bubble blowing
able-
babies will be beaten by every able-bodied patron in the bar.
bar. Yeah, sure, I'll sign it. Magic shouldn't be a problem for me.
Well, so your entry fee, there is a minimum, but you can pay over it if you want to see something better of it.
Alright. What's the
If
minimum?
you can- Well, our minimum's gonna be... She's just doing this paperwork. Be a gold lease.
A gold lease?
Yes.
Alright. Why don't we put me down for 2 then, if we're doing everything now.
If you win your fight, you'll get 4.
Works for me.
If you win 5 fights without losing once, you gain the right to challenge the champion.
He sounds like an impressive one. I heard some people talking about him earlier.
Oh, they're quite powerful.
What do they like?
That she's gonna get out. She's gonna get out a poster. You see as they have the poster, you see an androgynous-looking human in tough metal armor, wielding an icy blue warhammer. And also on their side, depicted in the poster, is this jagged lightning bolt looking rapier. Seems someone who is both strong and dexterous.
Oh, that's a unique fighting style.
And their name is Lou Fontaine. They have a half-shaved head, with the side with hair going to about right below the ears, and it's a line of black paint across the eyes, like a raccoon mask.
Well, they certainly look skilled. But I suppose that's the point of the poster, isn't it? Alright, well, I'll probably be back here later tonight then. Look forward to the show.
Yep. You might be able to see the champion in action if you're lucky enough. Oh, tickets. Tickets are 3 silver lease a person with a complimentary beer.
That's a good deal. I think I'll invite some of the lads out too. Well, I'm off.
See you.
Still have some more business for the day.
You have a good day.
You as well.
And we're gonna call a break early as my voice needs a minute.
Yeah, fair enough. That one sounded like it kind of hurt.
Sound the
It didn't
horn.
hurt, It's just throat's dry.
Mountains of cheese.
Yes.
Alright, so... Einar, did you still want to go to the smelter's yard, or do we move to Lowell?
Yeah, I was gonna go check out the smelter's yard just to see if I could spot anyone who might have the same thing. If it's gonna go nowhere, we can skip it. But like, all I'm gonna do is investigate to see if the mark is made by anyone there.
Yeah. This is another one of those. Well, whoever did this really did not care for their work.
Gotcha. All right. In that case, yeah, I'll just we can move on from mine, and I'll just have spent some extra time there and meet up with everyone back at the inn later.
All right, Lowell, what was your plan again?
He was gonna check around town for anyone who actively needed help with anything, and to check in with the bounty board to see if any suspicious activity that matches roughly with what we've had to deal with shows up.
So, one moment. You not really. You get a lot of weird looks when you just go door to door for that, and you do get
go door to door. He would mostly just sort of like
You
go into the
wouldn't
marketplace, ask
specify.
around. Okay, he goes to the marketplace, asks around if, just sort of like to the general people out on the street, if they know of anything matching roughly with what we've dealt with. Like if they've heard of any null reports in the area or any strange people looking for mages.
So you definitely get told that, well, yeah, null attacks don't happen here, but they do happen often. They're just a common pest. Mages being hunted down. You also don't hear nothing about that, as they tell you anyone who tries to enter the Earthenweave Tower without, the people that are wanting them to, tend to sink into the ground, never to come back. Yes, they just earthbender somebody. And if you're looking for the bounty board, you are pointed to the Traveler's Hall.
I go there then.
As you enter, it is a bustling array of people, mostly talking, drinking, crafting, and there's this large board full of flyers that the people just seem to be staring at. A lot of armored and armed individuals.
Just making a quick note. I guess he'll go check the board since that seems where most of the focus is pointed.
Okay, you see, for stuff that looks like to be in your experience range, there's a bounty on some giant wasps in the area. It seems the iron pits, one of the iron pit tunnels might have an infestation of elementals. Some people need a package delivered to another city. A general bounty from Sew and Tell Fabrics of quality animal pelts. And a gentleman seems to have lost his axe.
And knowing that we're looking for stuff involving an axe, he'll look at that one first.
Okay, then you see the entry. Read it to the class.
Lost axe. My family's axe stolen from my bunkhouse sometime during the night. That tool has been passed down through 3 generations, and I had just wrapped the haft fresh and sharpened the head for the week's work. So I know I did not misplace it. A few of the lads said they spotted a cloaked figure slipping between the storage sheds before dawn, and I fear they've made off with it. Will pay what I can for its return, and I worry the thief may already be headed towards the next town to pawn it. So, I think that being, pretty close to the description that we have of the person that was using the axe, he would be interested in that one. What seems to be the general, procedure? Like, do people take them off the wall and bring them somewhere, or do they just...
Yeah, there's a secretary.
He will follow whatever the procedure is to get more information on this bounty and note down the other ones if the other people in his group are interested.
So as you look, there are multiples of everyone, as it is, like, yeah, whoever turns it in first is gonna get the reward. It is not a, well, you took this flyer, this one is only yours. That'd be foolish.
Yeah.
And as you take it in, you're asked a couple questions. Are you affiliated with a party of any kind? Does it have a name? Are you taking this on, or are you taking this on by yourself? Do you have any combat experience? Etc., etc.
I have a group that I am currently traveling with. We do not have any specific name associated with us, though. I have a decent amount of combat experience, but most of it would be guard work and just self-training. For this particular entry, I suppose my group would be taking it on together. Did I miss anything?
One moment. Well, are you residents, travelers? Well, not on the technical aspect, but I do have to wonder what a clearly employed guardsman is doing here.
I am currently looking into an event that happened over in Greenbrook. This particular investigation involved the individual that matches the description of this bounty.
I suppose if that's towards your investigation, we don't mind you taking it.
Then I
Best of
do
luck.
have a few members of my group that may be interested in some of the others, so I will let them know and see if they are interested. Just gonna.
Alright, do you have any... Say, Bobby, do you have any questions for anybody or the town or anything you want to actually ask? Like, engage a little bit, or...
I noticed that this axe bounty did not have any name of whoever had posted it.
Oh, did it not? I'm looking at it now. That's a typo. I'll get it to you in a minute. I gotta go through my list. Oh no, it's right here, and then I'll give it to you later.
And what might your name be?
My name's Emmanuel. I'm the secretary for Master... what is it? Damn it, I keep messing up my names. For Master Aaron. Actually, sorry, wrong name. I hate that my massive list. For Master Royce. Royce is the last name of this person.
It's very nice to meet you, Emmanuel. My name is Lawyer. It's not often I get to leave Greenbrook and see the sights. Lormont is quite a nice town.
We appreciate it. It seems to be... It may be a little early in the day, but feel free to grab a drink. They're a little bit cheaper here than they are in a tavern. And if you can find the master, they tend to... They love to buy drinks for people, much to the finances' chagrin.
He sort of chuckles a bit. I just might take you up on your offer. Perhaps I could find someone who has heard something that may interest my companions or our investigation.
And if you need any money, this is the best place for people of your persuasion to make it.
Well, there's every possibility that we may be out and about for a little while, so a little extra money would not be untoward for us, so I'll keep that in mind.
Especially if you don't mind caves. Those methods are halting up production something fierce, and well, they're a little bit... Either there's a lot of people who are too strong to take them out, or too busy, or that people are too weak. Well, they don't come back that great.
Sort of sighs a bit of it. It is always the shame with the more adventuring types, is it not? They always want to take on the big and flashy jobs, and they never want to deal with the minimal problems that are actually causing the big issues.
Indeed. By the way, just because I don't know if you saw the rewards tab on that one, the methods, that's 50 gold lease for the group that can complete it.
For that one, it's a no reward.
Not for the method one.
For the method in mine, for the rewards tab, it says no rewards of them.
Ah, well, it doesn't save it, but on the GM part, yeah, it says 50 gold lease.
Actually, I think all of them say no rewards of them.
Well, I guess this is a mod. This is a Foundry module.
Yeah.
I don't like the rewards tab because you can't put customized items. You have to drag and drop them for Christ knows why.
Oh, weird.
Yeah.
Well, I know that the friend in our group, Aina, is a blacksmith, and he would not be happy to hear that the production is halting, so maybe he would be interested in helping out with that.
Yes, if there's no further business, you're holding up the line.
Oh, yes, sorry, excuse me. He's gonna walk over and just get a drink and just sort of be around, ask how things are going with people, maybe buy another drink for people to get them talking.
A mug of ale is 2 copper lease. It's not as high quality as you get in an actual establishment, but it's here. So what specific questions are you asking besides just how are things going? That doesn't really help me at all.
Probably would ask stuff like, oh, have you encountered any strange individuals going around looking for mages, or maybe you've encountered people who have somehow managed to get gnolls to work with them? I heard that happened recently.
Roll general charisma to see how persuasive, or actually raw persuasion. What am I saying?
Persuasion. There we go. 11, because I still can't roll above an 8.
Correct, you cannot. Mitchell, that's real strange. No one's been going after magicians at all lately. In fact, the worst that's happened is some of them have been disappearing. One disappeared for a few days, but they did find him. And as far as someone getting gnolls to work with them, it just seems if you can break the language barrier, they're very simple. Defeat them and prove you're stronger.
Yes, in my experience, almost would rather eat you than converse.
It probably just takes a show of strength that they couldn't even attempt to fight you as a pack.
I suppose that makes sense. Though for the life of me, I don't think I could think of anyone who might be able to pull off such a feat.
Takes beings of great power to be able to do that.
Don't happen to have one in mind. I could use someone like that on my side, honestly.
There's the ladies that run the Earthenweave Tower, but they don't ever leave town.
I don't think I could spend all my time in a tower like that. It's too stuffy, not enough walking.
But we're told there's a large underground complex, at least that's what the rumors say. Lou Fontaine's would be strong enough to at least run some of them off by themselves. There's Elaine Royce, could probably do it. And Sir Adam Dumont has driven off hordes of pests by himself.
Quite the collection of individuals. I guess things are a bit different when not limited to a what was the type of town that Greenbrook is?
Hamlet.
Hamlet. When you're not limited to the size of a hamlet.
Fish leaves a puddle, gets to the ocean, they're scared how big it is.
Yes, that's very true. Haven't met Adam myself, but I have run into Nestor Dumont recently. It was very impressive.
His son. Really trying to prove himself. Once become a squire and then a knight of his own one day. Bit of a hothead, though.
Oh, does he have a bit of a temper?
Not a temper, he's just eager.
He's
Wants to prove himself. Which can
I
lead to
see.
escalation.
More likely to get you into trouble than see how things already are going for you and claim he's done a better job.
Solves problems with his lance and his horse, not quite with his words.
I see. Well, I thank you for the information. I'll keep that in mind and try and stay on his good side, yeah?
Don't worry, can't have you punished for that committing an actual crime. You don't torture the small folk, you just would sooner charge in and sit at the peace table.
Fair enough. Takes different sorts for different jobs.
Alright, well. You have a fine day.
You as well. Enjoy the drinks.
And then you all met up.
Oh, how'd it go?
And interesting conversation with a gentleman at the Travelers Hall. Apparently, Monsieur Nestor Dumont is a bit of a hothead that would rather start a fight than talk, but he's generally good folk.
Oh, him charging straight into battle didn't give you that idea, did it?
To be fair, there was a bit of an assault happening at the moment, and he did demand that they put down their arms, and some did not.
I suppose I gave him a chance. It's more than some give.
Very fair. Other than that, I had a look about town. There was some rumors of an underground complex in the Earthenweave Tower, but that could just be hearsay. There was a few different bounties that are currently ongoing if we need money. And there was one in particular that stood out, involving an axe that had been taken by a individual matching the description of the one that we fought in Greenbrook.
How close of a description? It's a bit odd.
As close as you can get when they are wearing a cloak.
Is that about it? Just a man in a cloak.
I figure at the very least we could bring the axe to them and see if it is the one they were missing. Perhaps get a better description, or if they have found out any more information in the meantime, at the very least get a reward if it is the axe.
I'm just surprised the lad would go to the trouble of trying to save an axe like this. It's not exactly the finest work.
From the bounty description, he pulls out the paper. It's somewhat of a family heirloom.
Ah, damn shame to see it falling so low then. I guess it wouldn't hurt to...
He sort of nudges you a bit with his elbow. Perhaps you could charge him to fix it up a bit.
I suppose so. We'll see if it even is his. We won't do the work until we speak to the lad. So, how about the rest of you? I've got a little bit of news for the night though, if you want to hear it first.
Lucian kind of holding his hand up, looking at it and looking at everybody. It seems as though whatever gathering decided to organize that raid on the town incorporated some powers of the Fae. All of us that still have ourselves marked are marked by a Fae-based curse.
That's odd.
A curse from the fair folk. What sort of magic would they want to involve us in?
Seems to be a means of both tracking and, unfortunately, if one exerts themselves in any manner, a bit of your energy goes, and he just kind of gestures off into the distance.
Hey, did you find out what kind of Fae it was, or will we break the curse, or...
Yes, that sounds like it could be dangerous.
As far as breaking the curse, that would require a remove curse spell.
Hey. Well, who knows of a priest?
By base would be likely very expensive.
Why is that?
What kind? Because usually people would charge for such a action.
A priest charging to clear some good men of a curse they didn't deserve.
Yes.
That just don't sound right to me.
Yes, that's a common thing.
Right?
Well, just
Sylvie
sort of,
just chimes in.
well, just sort of sighs a little bit. Welcome to Leon.
Oh, we're gonna find a priest
far
who's actually
as-
selfless.
As far as what kind of Fae, I did not have a chance to ask the Lady of the Tower. She was about to begin classes, but she did offer for us to come back and possibly, gesturing to Sylvie, look at her library to look more into those fungus.
I'll maybe look into the Fae too. Sure, they got something over there if she was able to identify it so easily.
She did seem rather well studied as well.
Should be. She's a teacher, right?
Yes.
So, you're gonna head back there then tomorrow or later today, or what are you thinking?
Possibly later today once all of her classes are done.
Alright. I've got a few other things we can probably end up doing if we want. For one thing, if any of you are in the market for some extra weaponry, I found Smith who seems to be pretty good at what she does. Over... let me get... find name.
You want help?
No. At the Blackstone Forge. Picked up a new knife and set of knuckle dusters just in case things get a bit too rowdy in the city. Don't want to have to pull a real weapon on anyone. Other than that, I also found a fighting pit, apparently, whose champion took down 3 men last night.
Fighting pit's really popular in towns.
I don't know.
Violence will always draw a crowd. Organized violence means organized gambling. Another means of making money.
That's true. I've already made a bet. I've already made a bet tonight. 2 gold on myself. Of course, they put me against the chap first, they're not gonna let me take a swing at the chap right away. Seemed like a fearsome fellow, too. Had a warhammer and a nasty looking rapier.
Good luck. You'll do great.
Oh, I'm sure I will. At least against the chaff. The chap? Who knows. Raphael, you might want to sign up too if you want. Or you can come and watch.
That does sound kind of fun.
Hey, it's not to the death or anything either.
Oh, good.
No,
I wasn't
man.
going to. If it was to the
At least-
death.
Oh, of course. I wouldn't put my life at stake over a few coins like that. I got more important things to worry about.
It would be a bit concerning if the town like this had a fight pit to the death.
Aye, of course. That'd be more of a Varisian thing.
Oh, just sort of like looks into the middle and says, yes, I suppose it would, will you not?
Mm-hmm. Yep, they like their fighters and their blood. At least they used to.
Well, they do
Sounds
typically have border disputes with Leon quite often.
Mm-hmm. That's the best way to keep their country going. Gives them a common enemy. So, we're on to more personal matters then. So, we don't really have any established leads just yet. I did investigate with the Smiths, both the more popular ones and the ones actually working in the pits over there. None of them could really tell me exactly who made the axe, so either A, they're hiding it, or 2, I simply don't know, and it's from a surrounding village. I'm sure a place like this is fed off of quite a few farms, at the very least, and most of those might be small villages. Could have smiths of their own. We did learn it wasn't the best make, though, so either A, someone was sabotaging it, which ain't exactly impossible. But it could also just be an apprentice that shipped it off, if it's not that one lad's axe. But there's plenty of axes to go around, who knows.
Something to keep in mind either way.
True. You want to borrow the axe then, lol?
Would not be a bad idea. I could go and have a conversation with these individuals, see if it belongs to them, and gather information while you do whatever it is you want.
Of course, I'll be occupied with the fighting tonight. If you want to give him the axe, or at least let him see if it's his. And if he is looking to have it sharpened, I could probably do it. Simple enough job.
I will be sure to let them know you would be interested in doing so if they make any comments on it. The mention of farms earlier did remind me there was a bounty on pelts, so if we have any pelts from the animals we have slain recently, would probably be a good idea to turn them in there so they do not go bad and if we're not going to use them?
Do have a bit left over from the deer. I think we could probably trade those in. I suppose I could maybe run that over before the fighting starts tonight. Sylvie, you want to come
Provide
along
you
with that?
information?
To the fight?
No, well, I mean, you can come there too if you want to enjoy the show, but otherwise to trade these pelts in.
Yeah, I can do, whatever, wherever, where I would be most helpful.
Well, I could use you along for the trip. Been walking around the city alone all day. Been rather bored.
Oh, if you guys haven't, you guys should take a trip over to the horse farms. It is awesome.
I've been meaning to buy me a horse. How much are they selling them for?
Depends on what you kind of what you want. I'm gonna go see a horse that's, I guess, a bit of a troublemaker. In a few days. They got a few. They got a few draft horses, some donkeys, some mules. They have this really beautiful horse. It's like the pride of their thing, but that's like 30 platinum.
Hey, that sounds about right. Probably one of the royals' horses, I'd imagine. Some nobility in their horses, I tell you. No, I'd probably just take a mare who's at least have her foal once. More useful on the road that way. A Turk I picked up from some northern Leonians, a bit more nomadic types. But they're better for survival.
Horses would increase our travel.
Better travel, and if they fold, they have milk.
Yeah.
And in the worst case scenario, blood, meat.
See, the one I'm looking at is, I guess, fairly young. It's at training right now.
Horses are a bit expensive to feed, though.
Not really.
In the winter.
Unless you're wintering them.
Yeah. We'll have to consider it.
Yeah, winter is coming up. You never know. But horses also grow up fast, and they do tend to get bought up pretty quickly. It'll be your call. When we have the money. I don't know if we really have a horse in the budget right now.
No, probably not.
How much are horses usually?
Well, it depends
Give me a
on...
minute, we'll do this retroactively.
Oh, I see. Well, maybe we can pack that in the budget.
We'll see.
Yeah,
They're
eventually.
the cost amount.
They are a price of clear.
I'm sure we'll figure it out.
Alright. Well, I'll go turn these hide in. Lowell's gonna go turn the axe in. Well, see if we can turn the axe in or not. Me and Sylvie are gonna go do the hides, and then I'm going off to the fighting pits. What are the rest of you two doing?
Oh, I'll probably go with Lowell so they're not going alone. If this is possibly a person who knew the axe, I'm hoping they're just not hostile.
Yeah, if it is their axe and a family heirloom at that, I'm sure they'll just be happy to have it back.
True, but you never know. I'll be at the fight pits.
I suppose so. Alright, I'll see you there then. And Lucian, you say you're gonna head back to the school then?
Yes, it seems like a good idea to follow up on getting as much information on these marks as possible.
I might meet you there. I might split off from you, I know, when you go to the fighting pits and meet up with Raphael. I might split off and meet you, Lucian, so like you said, I can take a look into those spores.
That's
Very
fine
well.
enough. Alright, just try to find out a couple things, what type of fate it was, and what we can do about that, and also, if lopping the head off the guy who cast it on us might be enough to get rid of the magics. Because that'd be cheaper than paying one of these shams of a priest they have here.
Yeah, see if there's a way to like break the curse without remove curse. Like what if we like surround ourselves with salt or something and the Fae don't like?
I think that'd be better with iron.
Ooh, yeah, like some iron. Ooh, we can all get horseshoes.
You know, I know a girl who sells an awful lot of those.
Well, there we go.
Sorta.
Problem solved.
Well, just sort of like lifts his leg, looks down his pulse. I don't think that horseshoes will fit me.
I don't think you want to try that.
I don't think I want to either.
Good. Then we're of a like mind. All right.
This is brought up.
It's awfully weird of you to say.
You're the one that brought up getting horseshoes for everyone.
Getting horseshoes doesn't mean you're gonna wear them. It just means you have horseshoes.
Intelligence of 8.
Fair enough, sir. Carry on, my wayward son.
Alright, let's split up.
Yeah, sounds like we split up to look for clues again.
So wait, does Lucian just go straight there, or I felt like Lucian's being left at the mall here?
No, I think Lucian.
Well, I mean,
was...
that depends on if they're open, because I don't know the timetable on everybody else's stuff.
It sounds like we're gonna do Einar and Sylvie, and then Lowell first, because Sylvie's gonna meet up with you to go to the tower. So, if we want to resolve those first, so, like, you'd have a time if you want to go do something else in the city for a little bit.
Lowell and Raphael are probably gonna meet up with Einar to watch him fight.
Yeah. I don't know. Do we want to go turn in the pelts first, and then afterwards just say Sylvie goes to our boy instead of rolling initiative for it this time?
So I'm asking you, splitting it so many ways in different combinations.
Yeah, I'm gonna say we do the axe and the skins first, and then we do the tower, then we do the fight bit. Does that sound good with everyone?
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Sylvie?
I know she's dead.
Oh no. The bird got her! I couldn't save her!
But also just stay as a group.
No, that'd be too easy, AJ.
I mean, we could.
No, that'd make too much sense. You silly Billy.
I mean, if it's still a while before they open, Lucian can just go with another group for right now.
I mean, if you
I was
want to
saying,
come
it's not
with us.
like
So-
it's open library hours to the public. This is a private school.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say, why don't you just come with Sylvie and Einar to the pelt place, and then you guys can just leave together?
That's fine.
Okay. So, yeah, we'll just do that, and then you guys leave after, and then we do the fight, and everything works out.
Cool, and because she's gone, because Sylvie's gone, we start with the guardsman.
Woo!
So, so Lowell, you go to the address listed on the flyer. I did give you a name, by the way. And it's a not very nice house. It's okay, but clearly a working class family. And as you get, and you knock, barge in, jump to the window. Does Raphael climb on top of the roof and tunnel his way down?
What?
Hey, imagine we'd start with knocking.
Yeah, just
Oh,
gonna knock.
Alright, as you do, a younger man with black hair, short beard, and a goblin, is a goblin, opens the
And
door.
a-
How can we help you?
Hello, would you happen to be, and he pulls out the paper and looks at Richard, Montalor?
It's my name.
Figured out.
The uniform, can't really quite see the insignias due to height. Is there a problem, officers?
Not exactly. We are guardsmen of the, nearby hamlet of Greenbrook. We recently had an altercation with a man roughly matching the description that was in this bounty, and we were wondering if this happened to be yours. And he's gonna take out the axe.
Well, I can already tell you that's not mine. My axe is single-bladed. This is two. This is Leonian make, and mine's of Varisian origin.
Cool.
I see.
Oh. We're
Bit
checking
of a
out.
disappointment. I'm sorry to have wasted your time then. How long ago was your axe taken then?
3 days ago?
Do you know if it was stolen or misplaced or?
Oh, I definitely didn't misplace it. I even took a day off of work, tear my whole place upside down. It's not something I keep on me for personal protection.
Yes, that was at least that was mentioned in the bounty. Though, yes, being just 3 days ago, it would not really match up with the altercation that we had. Bit unfortunate. We were hoping to find more information on that individual, but as it
If you have
goes,
this axe, maybe that guy stole mine. I don't know.
possibly.
Possible.
Seems
If
like
you have his, he'd need a new one.
True.
well, that is very true. It's possible that he could have come through on his way somewhere else. Did you happen to hear anything else about the individual you had, or your men, looks at the bounty again, your men had seen? Maybe someone saw him leave town in any specific direction?
We didn't see much of a lead on him. Came in the night, just sort of disappeared into the darkness. Literally disappeared, almost as if he was just no longer there.
Odd.
That is odd. He definitely ran away when we had an interaction with him. Would you mind showing us to where the axe was stored when it was taken? Maybe we could look into it and see if this individual is who we are looking for.
Fine, wipe your boots. As he's gonna basically start walking into his own home.
Lowell does his best and walks.
Yep.
He basically leads you down to a cellar. Dirt walls, dirt floors, wooden stairs. Mostly used for food storage, except for in the middle of the opposite wall is an empty weapon rack. And it just says, like on a plaque, Arbor's Bane, treasure of the Montlore family.
Our Arbor's Bane, I like that.
It was a fine axe too. Magic made of cold iron.
Ooh.
Cold iron, you say?
Mm-hmm.
Does Lowell know of any lore with Fae and cold iron?
You can roll an Arcana if you want.
Sure, let's go 3. No.
What's so
Well, he
cold
tried.
about it? Like, is it ice magic? It's kind of cold in this basement.
I mean, most metal is cold.
Yeah, a lot of metal is kind of cold.
does say cold iron. Is that of any particular significance? I am not familiar.
It's just a rare material. You gotta mine it deep, deep down. And even then, it's only found in exceptionally small deposits. My great-great-grandfather happened upon it during the wars. He took, off the battlefield, he took this as the family treasure.
Huh. That was incredible.
Did you say he won it on a battlefield or took it to a battlefield?
He took it off a battlefield.
Well, I guess we could try to take a look around and see if we can find any clues and see what we can do.
Rodden, I like where your head's at. Roll investigation with wisdom.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
Can I help?
Are you proficient in investigation?
No.
Alright, then go home.
You could look too, though.
Yeah, you can roll on your own. but you can't
16.
use wisdom. Okay, Broden. Let me get my consult my list of clues, because you did well.
Yeah, because I don't think my wisdom thing works for investigation. I think it's just all the like lore stuff.
Yeah, it's lore only because it gives me the ability to lie.
Yeah.
Alright.
7.
What? All iron's cold. I still don't get it.
Why do you keep telling me that?
Broden. As you're looking around, you do see a bit of larger than normal boot prints. Strangely, originating on the opposite wall. You're smart enough to know that a common thieves trick, if they have access to it, a lot of thieves prefer movement-based magic, including ones where they can move through the earth. So it seems someone sunk through the ground, came out here, couldn't get back, and essentially as you searching for clues, you do see some scuffs on the staircase, and it seems they had to go up through the ground floor to get away.
All right. You
get one more thing too.
Cool.
Looking around, you look under something. You do see this scrap of black fabric with a little bit of blood on it. Seems they might have cut themselves doing something, or they had an existing injury.
All right. Well, I know how they got in and out, and I think we have a clue to go off from.
That's good.
What did you find?
Well, if you look at the footprints here, thieves are commonly known for, movement-based magic, because they have any. It's likely that their assailant made their way with some sort of magic through the ground into here, grabbed the axe, couldn't get back out, and then tried to go up the stairs. And apparently he or she, or whatever, left this behind with a bit of blood. So it seems they either have a previous injury or have injured themselves with the axe. So our assailant or thief may, in fact, have an injury that we may look for.
Do you mind if I have a look at that?
If you think you can get a smell off of it.
It's probably been down here for a while, but blood is blood.
Go hand him it. Pretty much. It makes sense.
Noel is the canine unit.
Yeah. He knows this.
Alright, McGruff the crime dog, what do we want to roll?
I have an expertise in perception for scent, so...
Can Raphael...
Basically, he'd just be trying to find out what scents are on this, see if he can just get a good knowledge of it, and that way if he runs into it again, he'll know. Just trying to memorize it.
Okay, yeah, so let's go for how well you can memorize the smell, so... Yeah, roll for that.
Is there any way Raphael can help by naming some items that might match the scent with his description?
No, because he's trying to more memorize the smell than identify.
That's fair.
Because this is probably important, I would like to cast guidance.
Allow it, because you don't abuse it.
Cool. And then... So this would just be perception for scent with 2 expertise dice?
No, they don't double, they add. So...
Like, I know the equivalent of 2, but basically so it is perception with scent, though.
Yeah, perception, scent, and it'd be a d6 because it goes up.
God!
Is that
you know what? Everything? I have this funny inspiration. I'm gonna use it.
Yeah, you do! Waiting for you to use it
God.
at any time.
Do I just reroll the whole thing?
Yeah.
I mean,
you can hit that little thing next to the trash can icon to redo.
I mean, what are the odds, right?
Oh my
Selkis,
God.
shut the fuck
Dude.
I have no
my
power.
God.
This is the dice spot.
Still can't roll above an 8.
Unfortunately, yeah, the smell is too old. The scent trail has died.
Lowell is starting to look a bit depressed.
You alright?
It's too old.
It's alright, man. We got some evidence here, and I think I can figure something out. Right? You want to go?
Hands it back.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take that. You wanna head towards Einar now? I mean, that's about as much as I can find here.
I suppose probably someone has seen where this individual went, and the bit about earth magic is probably important.
That's fine.
Maybe we can catch them before they leave where they are selling the pelts and have
Well, I mean, my guess is likely
Lucian
someone,
look into it.
probably someone in the town who, done stuff. Maybe there's a underground thieves place. Sometimes there's stuff like that I hear in, villages like this or cities.
God, I'll be right back.
Yes? No? Come on, let me see that smile.
Wouldn't you like to know?
He just starts walking out.
You alright?
Sorry, Mr. Montfort, for wasting your time. We will look into it to the best of our abilities. Have a good day.
I am so sorry, he's just a little depressed. Well, hang on, I mean, you don't have to be so sad about it. I mean, you tried your best. It's a funny joke, I can tell you.
After they get away from the guy, he just sort of looks at you. Raphael, I'm not succeeding at anything this week.
You're just having a rough week. It happens to all of us.
I haven't been able to do anything though. It's getting ridiculous.
Come on, man. Hey. I mean, you succeeded on my little instrument here.
Looked at it. He looked even more like you kicked a dog. I failed twice at this the third attempt.
Sorry about that.
Alright, come on, you can't be upset for failing.
I
But-
think I've earned a bit of a right to it after several attempts over several different possibilities of. I've tried several different things over several different days, and I've not succeeded at almost any of them. It is getting a bit grating.
Oh. That's fair, and yeah, you are right. You have the right to be upset about it. I mean, it can be frustrating.
Took far longer than it should have for a, in my opinion, subpar mask for Sylvie. That instrument took 3 separate attempts. I cannot even smell blood on a discarded piece of fabric. I'm starting to wonder if I'm even cut out for this.
Alright, Lowell, I mean, look. It took you a couple times for both the instrument and the mask, but I want to let you know that every single time you even attempted to make it, both me and Sylvie greatly appreciated you even took the time out of your day to do it. Not to mention the fact that you may not have picked up the scent, but you're still one of the best and well-trained guards. I mean, hell, I've gone down more times than you have. I mean, did you see the time that guy literally stabbed me with a dagger yesterday? I dropped like a fucking sack of potatoes.
You shouldn't be happy about that.
Yeah, I've
So
had worse.
You're usually much closer to those attacking you than I am. Not sure that's exactly something to celebrate on my account.
Well, whether you want to celebrate or not, there's no one else in this group I'd rather have in my back. Alright?
tail does wag a little bit, but he still looks sad.
So he's gonna let you kind of to stay in that. I mean, people have to feel sad sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, let's go see Einar. Maybe you can join in the fight, or you could cheer us on. Maybe you can even check the crowd for anyone with a kind of injury that matches this while we're fighting.
I suppose, but this was apparently 3 days ago, assuming they're even in town, and how would we even know what sort of injury to look for?
No, any injury at all is a good start. I have a way I could start looking into it, but I'd rather do this method first.
You do?
Nah, let's just do this method first, please.
Okay. Just let me know if you find something else out, I suppose.
I will.
Alright, and then we cut to the others. So, as you make your way to Sew and Tell Fabrics, and as you make your way inside, Sylvie, you are bombarded with an array of colorful clothes, fabrics, even silks just hanging in bolts along the wall. As you can hear a strange in the background. Unfortunately, you are a bit too short to see. But this is a weaver's dream. Oh yeah, you can see. You're tall.
Yo.
Einar's the ultimate height.
Why? Because he's your height?
You may not like it, but this is what peak performance looks like.
Yeah, that's peak performance. You want to fight him and find out? God has favorites, and it's the character that's his own height.
At least God's honest.
You see someone on one of those like foot pedal crank sewing machines. Neither of you in game. Neither of you know what one of those is. But he's feeding fabric into something.
And I thought the tower was the only place.
Excuse me.
Oh, Lucian, you all right there? You sneezed.
Yes, it was just a bit dusty. Might be some just fabric wafting through the air, like small strings and whatnot.
Aye. All right. Well, I guess is there like a desk or anything we can like ring in?
There's someone manning the desk.
All right.
This is a clothing store.
What time of day is? Probably like evening, I guess.
We call it late afternoon.
Yeah. Well, afternoon to you there.
You see a older woman, seems to be in her 40s. With a bobbin around her wrist, her hair put up, and glasses on a chain as she looks over at you. Her outfit is just a wash of color, motifed completely full of butterflies. She said, "Oh, hello, my friends. Are you looking for new outfits today? Perhaps some fabric? Ooh, maybe a repair, an alteration? It does look like this is a bit torn, sir," as she's gonna point to Lucian.
Well, I suppose you might be in the market.
Take a look at your already made attire. And if there
please
are
take a
just
look.
racks, Lucian would just go look through some stuff.
As you do so, you can actually see, while a lot of these have tail holes, they're built for wings, built for different body types, all of it.
Goodness.
Pants for me.
Well, these two might be looking for some outfits. Sylvie, you might be looking to restock, but I might be willing to help you with the stock here. See, I may have recently come across a fair bit of deer hide, and I might be looking to turn it in. I heard from a buddy of mine that there was a bounty for some extra material, animal skin, that sort of thing.
If it's of good quality, not too rotted, torn, I'd be willing to take a look. The more exotic, the more we're likely to give you, but we do have a guaranteed rate of 2 silver lease for whatever you turn in minimum.
Well, some halfway decent deer hide was killed about 4 4 or 5 days ago, I'd say.
Yeah, I'm also Manos about a week, which is 5 days here.
Yeah, give or take. So, not too long ago, when keeping it fairly well preserved, I guess.
We'll take a look to see how serviceable it is. But you know, hunters and trappers, furriers of the sort, this is an open request. Until we take it down, you may feel free to come back with whatever you give. Honestly, if you can guarantee good snake skin or crocodile, why, that is in heavy demand.
Really? You get many of those types
Oh,
around
yes.
here.
I would adore a pair of crocodile boots.
I'll have to keep that in mind. I don't think there's many swamps around here.
Oh, not this far south, but... Well, maybe not this far east either, but if you want to move towards the wetland areas up northeast or southwest, you'd be easily able to find some.
Oh, that could help. Lucian, you know that's true. You're from the north, right?
I'm sorry, what? As he's just looking through the racks of clothes.
I said you're from the north, right? You wouldn't know about hunting any crocodiles, would you?
You find a very bold pair of orange pants with blue accents on the ankle cuff.
He turns to talk to you and he's just kind of holding the pants down towards his waist. Would I know about that, AJ?
Oh, well, yeah, you know that in the northern center of the country is that very large lake, and therefore rivers and tributaries will come out of there.
Well,
So-
more north in the country, there is the lakes that has a lot of drainage from the rivers coming off of it, which would form a couple of different swamps.
Oh, that'll work out. I can deal with whatever your business is up there, and maybe get us some skin, too.
If I'm being honest with you, I hear there's a bit of a reptilian issue around these woods. If you're strong enough.
Really?
Oh yes, it's. If I don't know if you ever heard of a black serpent before, but they're terrible, huge monstrosities with the most beautiful obsidian-colored scales. They just shine in the sun.
Sounds like an interesting beast.
Stop by the Travelers Hall, maybe speak to the Guildmaster. Doubt they're releasing it to the public due to the danger of the situation.
Oh, that must be some kind of large predator then. But that just means a lot more meat and skin on it.
Skin, poison, bones, teeth.
I could think of a few things. Seems interesting to me. Seems like my friends here are a bit too occupied with your products, though, to lend me an ear right now, so...
What
I'll
is Sylvie
talk to
doing in the
them later.
fabric store?
Absolutely taking it all in. Absolutely.
I put this place here for you.
Right? Like, I think, like, Sylvie has not heard, like, a word of the conversation that, like, Ina and this lady are having, like, has kind of, like, walked past, like, Lucian and is kind of taking all this in. Like, she kind of, like, is almost, like, afraid to touch anything, you know? Like, all of this seems kind of way too nice. Like, Sylvie has her kind of idea of what kind of peak fabric looks like, but this is, you know, and that will kind of never change. But, like, this is seeing it all put together in these sorts of outfits. Like, she kind of, like, walks past some things and takes a look at, like, the clean hemming and how even it is. Takes a look at, like, the stitching, which, you know, is done by, we know, kind of machine stitching. And it's just kind of, like, silently, like, gobsmacked by it, just trying to kind of take it all in and learn from it, you know?
As you're just sort of wandering in awe, you're just looking at all the different clothes. You hear a voice from behind you. Well, dear, if you're going to look, you may as well try something on.
Oh, I don't really, the clothes not for wearing. I mean, they are for wearing, but not for, I like to make things.
I mean, I like to make my own clothes too, but I don't wear it exclusively. But there's no harm, Find something you like. Life is meant to be lived.
Okay.
and she'll kind of scurry about and pick up a couple things.
Do work on just thinking up what Sylvie tries on.
Will do.
So the lady at the counter is like, and there's my business partner pushing people again. You will have to excuse him.
Yeah, with her, I don't think he's gonna have to do much pushing.
Antoine prides himself in his lineage and his taste, but honestly, I don't even know how old he is.
What sort of gentleman is he?
That's a moon elf.
Ah, okay. Yeah, with elves, it's hard to tell.
Oh.
That's a certain point, anyways.
They frustrate me to no end. I mean, her curiosity, he must see something in her. He stepped away from his sewing machine.
Probably a kindred spirit. She's a bit of a tailor herself.
Oh, we can tell her outfit was definitely custom built, made for her. It fits her frame so well.
Mm-hmm. And she tried her best with low elves, but, he could still do with an upgrade.
She nods, not knowing who this is.
I motioned to the man. Oh, no, wait, I meant Lucian. My bad.
Aha,
Sorry. The elves
not
fucked me
here.
up. The elves fucked me up. Sorry.
And then Lowell appeared.
He still needs a
Seems
new
you
fit.
took the owl.
Maybe that's what. Yeah, I really did. You know what? Maybe a new fit. Maybe that's what he needs. New drip.
Yeah,
All
they
right.
do customs.
You know, maybe that's what you need. But yeah, he'll gesture to Lucian as he said that. Correction, Lucian.
Ah. Well,
So-
he definitely seems harder to fit. Large tail, strange head shape, bit narrow figure with those large wings he's clearly tucking away.
Must be a nightmare to shop for him.
He's clearly had a good tailor before, wherever he's from.
I know. You know, someone else said the same thing. Some really fancy clothes on that one. At least they once were.
Oh yeah, northern make. Almost noble adjacent. I'd say, if not, at least highborn merchant, possibly a highborn scholar.
I thought about as much as well. You can usually tell a lot about people by what they wear all the time.
Absolutely, especially in this town. You will not believe what you hear.
Really?
Oh, yes. We were working on a banner for Juliette Martin, and she just kept wanting it bigger and bigger and bigger for her little fight pit, and she wanted bigger and louder, and when we told her how much it would cost, she just started to run off grumbling.
That's how customers usually are, though. They always want more, 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 until you start to tell them the price point.
Let me guess. Travelers in nature? Or profession?
I'm a smith by trade, but I've been a few things. Warrior, a smith, a farmer, a husband, all kinds of things. You get around.
Wait, I know you're like I jump out from behind a rack. You're married?
No, I was.
Oh, okay.
Back in the old country.
She's got like a look on her face, like like processing that, but goes back behind all the clothes.
And the file reclaims Sylvie.
Looking through some racks, Lucian will just say, he also has many children as well.
What?
I'll tell you about them another time, Sylvie. Enjoy yourself.
Okay, bye.
Just imagining a pile of fabrics and Sylvie's head's just poking out of the top, and then goes back in.
Yeah, like she's like a Diglett.
It's like a Scrooge McDuck, but it's fabric instead of coins.
Probably be easier to swim through, without
So
the suffocating.
Tell me, young man, if you're traveling, so we do sell travel mattresses that might help your nights be a little bit more comfortable. They roll up well.
I might be considering that on our way out. We're gonna be staying in the city for a little while here, so...
Fair enough. They're 5 golden lease each, but if you buy 3 or more, we'll knock half off.
Well, not a bad deal. I'll let the others know as well. We got a few more people, so... We'll see if we can go in on a deal like that. But for now, the skin here, how much are we thinking?
Given the size, unfortunately I can't offer you more than 3 silver lease for it.
3 silver, I suppose. It's
Deer
alright.
is so common here, unfortunately.
I'd imagine as much. Well, I suppose we'll take it.
Well, here are your 3 coins, and if I might make the recommendation, I think you might need to start gearing up for the colder weather.
I'm used to the cold. I'll manage
Yeah.
alright.
Even you Westlanders need some, I don't know, large bearskin cloak to show off with.
If I'm gonna get one of those, I'm gonna make it myself.
Well, you'll have the talent for it.
Makes for more of a story that way, you know? Not like one of the nobles who just goes around buying something like that or pays a hunter to get them something nice.
If you go get it yourself, we do custom outfits, but I cannot give you a set price for such a task. It would depend on what we're working with, how long it would take, what you exactly need. Multiple labor costs.
Oh, of course, I know exactly how it goes. Well, I'll consider it for sure if I find something worthwhile of an outfit around here, but we'll have to wait and see on that. I'll inquire about that serpent you said, right?
Uh-huh. Now, whether or not I was supposed to tell you about that, who's to say?
Oh, of course not. It's just rumors and hearsay. I heard it by some drunk guy down at the bar talking about some crazy beast out in the wilds. And you know how we Westernlanders are, we just can't help ourselves when we hear about a great beast like that.
She's gonna slip you another silver lease.
Pleasure doing business with you, Les.
You have a lovely day.
You as well. Well, hello, Sylvie? Are you two a bit lost in all the fabric?
It's Lucian.
Lucian, my bad. God damn it. Why do you guys have such similar
Lowell pops
names?
out of the pile of fabrics for a moment, and Lucian just pushes his head back down
You're not in
and
the
pulls
scene.
Sylvie's head out.
Yeah, just hold on. You're not in this scene. So Sylvie, what do?
Sylvie has picked out a nice little, what's called, a lovely little cloak with a very high collar, which kind of like buttons up and kind of folds nicely around her. And she's also picked up a pair of kind of, a pair of trousers, which may be like a little big, but she's kind of like commenting, she's probably chatting to Lucian kind of while you were chatting to the person at the, at the counter about like tails are really kind of hard. She can make a couple adjustments to make sure it's the right size, and trousers would be good, especially when it's colder and blah. And I think she's also picked up a dress, which isn't the best for the weather coming in, but she's kind of like running like her fingers over it, and it seems that she's kind of more getting this to like almost like study it rather than necessarily wearing it. That's kind of an afterthought. How much would these 3 pieces be?
One moment, let me add some things.
Take your time.
Yep. Now, so did you grab cotton, linen, or did you go for any silk?
I think the I'm trying to think about what would be best for each of them. I think it's probably maybe a kind of cotton, I'm losing my words. Help.
You got a cloak, dress, and pants.
Dress is silk. The other 2 might be, let's say, cotton.
Alright. I have it done by material.
Thank you.
Let's see, sorry, I'm trying to do addition. The dress might be a little bit more expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's about 10 gold lease for a yard of it, and that's about 1 U.
Oh.
The pants might cost you about 8 silver lease, and the cloak might cost you about a gold lease.
Just writing all this down.
So essentially, 11 gold lease, 8 silver lease.
11 gold lease, 8 silver lease. Yep, sounds good.
Do you purchase?
Yes.
Alright.
Kind of, she doesn't seem to like kind of flinch at the kind of cost of it or anything like that. You know,
She has no
it's
concept
just
of money.
exactly right. Like this is something she wants and can learn a lot from, and kind of it seems like not just only kind of the making of the dress, but also how the fabric was kind of woven so finely. You know, what does coin mean to her?
What am I gonna do with all these fucking shiny things when I could have a cool dress instead? I mean, like,
Right? Like, come on now.
Okay, Bob.
Fabric has uses. This little stuff, what does this mean to me?
it's just clinks and clacks, and it's really heavy. Like,
It's
oh,
so heavy.
honestly, I'd pay you to take it off me, but that's kind of the point already.
My.
You start having disadvantage on stealth checks if you have too much gold.
Yeah,
I can start doing that.
that'd be really funny. Go over 200 gold disadvantage on stealth.
So they
Get
bag
a
it up
padded
for you,
wallet.
and the elven man just says, "Are you going to need any adjustments on this?"
Hey, you see what's called with the opening for the tail? Mine's a little wider and connects out here and here to the leg, so that might need a small bit of adjustment.
He takes it for you and goes right back to the sewing machine. Oh, don't mind Antoine, darling. He's very focused on his work, and he refuses to sell anything less than exactly what you want. He won't settle, and neither will his customers.
Oh, well, it's, you know, a lot to learn from there.
Careful not to say that too loud. He'll start talking.
Well, you know, like maybe, you know, I'd love to hear if we're staying in town longer. Lucian, what did you pick up?
Lucian would have found a sort of robe that is a lighter blue than his current dark robes. Rather than dealing with a shirt and pants, it seems like he's gone just for a robe to exchange for what he has on. This seems like it can get me through next couple of journeys.
That'll run you about 7 silver lease.
Okay. Have to do math
As that's
now.
done, yeah, Sylvie, you just see Antoine just at a table, pushing fabric forward as something is seeming to do the sewing for him.
I'm really sorry, sir. I don't want to interrupt your really, really cool work. Why does your loom do that?
Oh, my sewing machine. It's a new Illyrian invention. Some little kobold cooperated on it, and, well, if I press down here, it turns these little wheels called gears to make the needle go up and down.
Oh. And it does the sewing part for you?
Mm-hmm. Seems perfectly straight as long as I push it at the right pace.
Huh. Interesting.
A novel little invention. I grew up using a bone needle in my own 2 hands, but this works for for doing things on the market, but I'd never use it for a personal project.
Me too. Mine. I started learning with bone.
Yeah. A proper seamstress.
She kind of lights up at that, like her tail kind of thumps the ground happily.
Here is your dress, little lady, and you enjoy your purchase. Don't be afraid to just pop in to try something on. You deserve it.
Thank you so much.
And she, you know, tuttles along happily to the others, kind of clutching her clothes.
And then they left the store.
Yep.
And now I got to tell Einar more shit about Lucian.
Woo.
Through idle gossip.
Woo.
And then you all met back up. The power of a slide transition.
Hello.
Hello.
How did y'all's investigation go?
All right. we have a lead on at least the axe. But the stolen axe, not the axe we have. The guy had no idea what the fuck we were holding that axe up to him for. Well, showing him, not holding it up to him. You get the point. The thief took the axe of the one guy 3 days ago. Broke in using some magic to mold into the earth and into the basement. Couldn't do it again, I guess, so he went up the stairs, probably cut himself or had a prior injury, and left this. You hold up the piece of fabric with blood on it.
Lucian,
Yes.
roll investigation on this thing.
On the blood.
Yep.
Okay. Halleck blank 21.
Give me a minute. I say defeated.
At least someone's succeeding.
Sorry.
It's fine. I'll just go through Luel's depression arc.
This early on in the campaign, woof.
But he is a dog.
Oh my gosh.
Do we get to put Lowell down?
No.
Not yet.
I'll do it.
Hang on, Ferb.
Lucian just kind of looks at it for a moment, and then looks to you, Raphael, and Lowell. Do I need to point out the questionable sort of this blood?
Luel blinks and looks at it.
Huh.
Actually, hold on, AJ. Would Garul be partially colorblind?
Oh my god, they might!
Oh,
I think you might be. You can only. I think you can really only see well in bluey colors. Well, sorry, Toma. That's canon.
Okay, I guess that's canon.
Micah's
What?
fault.
it's canon now.
Well, no, I asked a
What,
question.
He
Yeah, it's been
did.
established, Ricky.
That-
He made me think of it.
Because I look at it, why would a hag steal an axe?
A hag?
They had.
Yes, you know, kind of hunches over a bit. You know, out in the forest, in houses, stealing children, those kinds of hags.
Okay.
What does this have to do with blood?
The blood's green.
Is that a hag's? You are 100% certain that's hag's blood.
Yes.
Alright.
Do not understand.
Hold that thought.
It
Lowell?
looks like normal
AJ, would I
blood
need to make a
me.
medicine check to know if you'd be partially colorblind? Or a history? One or the other?
Nature.
I can sure attempt.
It's biology. Some
15?
Garul are colorblind. Others can see a little bit better. So we're
Lowell,
gonna
have
say
you ever
Lowell
had
doesn't
any-
have to be, but it's a possibility.
Lowell, have you ever had any form of eye examination?
I have not
yes?
exactly had any opportunity. Why?
Are you asking if if he's had someone longingly stare into his eyes?
Aw.
No examination in the medical sense.
I'd be shocked if he hasn't.
Aw.
But now he looks a little bit concerned. Why?
I think you may have a difficulty with distinguishing colors to some degree. It's not uncommon in Garul, it's just varied.
What do you
Though
mean
that
the
doesn't explain
difficulty
you,
with color?
points to Raphael.
What?
I mean, it's black fabric, right?
Yeah, the green doesn't show up great. They were
Oh,
in a basement.
Okay.
What do you mean that doesn't explain me?
I'm gonna jump to their defense right now. They were in a basement.
Okay, never mind then. Sorry.
Hey, can I take a look at that fabric? I
Yeah.
might be able to take a look at the quality of it and see what kind of if it's really high quality fabric or low quality, or that might determine what would wear it.
Hold on, we're not going to just walk past this. What do you mean I have difficulties with color?
Okay. Well,
While Sylvie's looking at it, I'll explain color blindness to Lowell.
Raphael, Lowell looks like Lucian kicked him.
shit.
Lowell's
You
having
just
a
heard
very
him-
bad day.
You hear him mutter something in Varisian.
What does he say?
Who speaks Varisian?
Raise his hand.
Me.
Raise his hand.
Raise his hand.
Everybody but Sylvie. Cool. Now you guys can use Varisian for guy talk.
You guys just hear him in Varisian say, "Oh, I can't even see colors right. What's going on?"
No, you just see colors differently.
Say, it
There's
shouldn't
nothing
affect-
wrong with you, Lowell.
Say, it really shouldn't affect your shots or anything.
What,
Yes,
what-
it has no pretext on perception or sight of distance. It's just the coloration of things. You see things different
Also-
than us.
What's
I wonder-
brought this on exactly?
Well,
It's
blood
fine,
is
it's just
green.
one more thing I suck at.
Llewell's
Oh,
a little
shit.
depressed because he's been having a rough week with things.
Suppose yeah, first your sister, and then the guard duty in the village and everything. It's been rough on everyone. Yeah, but we've managed somehow. We're all still alive, despite some bandits' best efforts.
Also, Llewell,
What's this?
Sorry, I really want to point this out. No wonder you weren't able to, smell the blood and know what it is. How many hag's bloods have you smelled?
Okay, so you found some hag's blood. Why does that have to do with color blindness?
They didn't seem to see that it was odd that the blood was green. And it just reminded me of the nature of Garul's.
It looks
And what
normal
nature
to
was
me.
Lucian, I hate to tell you this, but you know, more than just Garuls are colorblind, right?
He is correct on that, yes.
That's something that affects just about everyone. It's not exactly a Garul thing. In
My
fact,
mom
some
was
of them could be
colorblind.
better- In fact, some of them are pretty damn good at seeing things. Better than people, I'd even say.
As I said, it
Maybe,
was not
maybe,
meant to
maybe
be
this is
an
why
interpretation.
Lowell's perception's bad. He's not distinguishing differences in color.
Maybe.
As I said, it was not meant to cause you to be downtrodden, Lowell. It was just an observation. Sylvie, what's the fabric look like?
She's fully eaten it. No, let me make a
What?
Yo, get it out of your mouth! Out of your mouth!
No, Tim,
Out!
chewing faster. Look at it.
Scurries away.
Not needed. It's a rough spun fabric. Looking at it, it was clearly dyed black using a plant-based dye.
Yeah.
I'd say that's really all you could get with a seamstress check.
How did it kind of square up compared to all of the fabrics I just kind of saw in that shop? Like, are they dyed kind
Far drop in
Yeah.
quality.
of... Okay.
If we just got told that place we went into, it's called Show and Tell. It's really cool. Maybe, they sell to a lot of people, but this is of a really different quality. Can you feel kind of the roughness with your fingers? And see here, the way the dye has kind of clumped together a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
You can see that it might have the heat may have been too high. And there was a little bit of leftover plant gunk. It's not very good dye. But it, yeah, I don't see anyone in town, at least so far, wearing something of this quality.
So you think it might have been field made, but now I'm hearing talk of hags.
Maybe. maybe we just have a hag.
I do return to my original question. Why would a hag want an axe from someone's home?
Well, I mean,
Was there anything special about the axe
it
besides
was
it just being a?
it was made of cold iron, enchanted.
It roughly lines up time-wise for the individual fleeing from Greenbrook, and if they had come in this direction, scouted around a bit, and found out about this axe, it lines up roughly. If it is the same individual, it
yeah.
would possibly be that they needed a new one after we took this one. He hands it back to Einar.
Hey, well, could be they needed a new axe, I suppose.
Also, above game, Lowell doesn't know this, but Lucian probably would. Hags aren't normally male, and the guy we fought was male. But also,
Yeah, but
the fortune
We
teller,
assume.
I don't think was.
Also
Wrong
above-
woman.
Also above game, hags can shapeshift, but that's
Yeah,
not
they can,
necessarily in-game knowledge. I'm just saying.
Basically, we don't know if this is all the same person or multiple people.
Yeah, we don't know, but well, yes, AJ, yes, they can. Use that as you will.
I
Doug,
mean,
it's the S-man sarcasm.
if we go find
Oh.
this this person, this hag who stole the axe, if it isn't related to our whole thing, then at least we help someone. Yay! And if it is related, then that's a lead. So it's kind of a win.
Yeah.
Win.
I'm going to be completely honest. If a hag has stolen this cold iron axe, which, mind you, dear goodness, a cold iron axe.
But I-
looks at you
we-
again. What? I still don't understand. It's just all iron is cold.
Only Lucian would, given your studies, only Lucian would straight up know.
I feel like Einar might know about cold iron because he does have a
Oh,
lot
no,
of
yeah,
smithing
you
history.
can roll for it, but I'm saying Lucian just gets it.
I don't think Rob might
Yeah,
would have a
sure.
clue.
What?
For Lucian Laws, I still don't understand. All iron is cold. What is the significance? Why is it called it?
No, it is
Minor,
not.
How about a wisdom-based arcana?
Okay,
Because we're going with old stories for you.
gotcha.
It's
All right.
not that the iron is cold. Cold iron is its
21.
own material, and it is rather aggressive towards the face specifically.
Yeah, that's what it's used for primarily.
Why
Burns
would
their
they-
skin, can stop them from escaping.
It's effectively anti-chaos. It's something
Well,
purely material.
Why would they hag want it then? Are they not?
It's a very
of
good
the
question onto itself.
Does
But
it?
if
Could be they want another Fae dead. Could be they
Doesn't-
want someone not having that weapon around here.
Doesn't
they
that
heard
also
about it
explain
and
the?
thought they don't want it out there near where they live.
It also might explain the blood. Like if it's really effective against them, maybe they caught themselves on it, like transporting
Wait.
it.
That'd do
Might
it.
have altered their magics, and thus, as you said, they weren't able to go back the way they came.
Hey, they probably tried to carefully transport it out, given their nature. But they probably slipped up on it and left something behind for us to find. My mistake. They left in a hurry. Left the
Well,
evidence.
Actually,
Makes sense to me.
yeah, if it is a hag and they'd be affected by the cold metal, it would just explain if, they accidentally touched it. Maybe they got hurt from doing so. That's why there's blood.
But if a hag has this axe, we're likely not going to be getting it back unless we somehow steal it from them, which would bring a whole other line of problems.
It's not impossible.
No, but hags are well known to be rather strong and tricky forms of fae.
Exactly. You don't fight them in
Also-
a straight up fight.
Very, very vengeful.
That's why you finish the job. I'm not saying we go after him right now by any means, but I'm just saying it's doable.
Why not? I'll take him on. With help.
What exactly makes hags so powerful? I've heard maybe a story here or there, but nothing
So,
significant.
if I might,
Okay.
for, I guess, not Einar and not Lucian, these are the things you would have heard from hags based on, bedtime stories. They steal away children who walk alone in the woods. They take the bad kids who don't behave. They'll boil you up in a soup and eat you. Sylvia in particular heard if she wasn't a good girl, a hag will come get her and turn her into another one. They are ugly, they are twisted. Some say depict them as kindly old ladies just living in the woods. Some of those things I just said are true, but you have to decide for yourselves.
One of my siblings told me that if I kept fooling behind, a hag would get me and turn me into one of them.
Very possible.
Oh, good
Oh,
lord.
so
Their magics are of a more... He's trying to think of the right words. Primal and chaotic source. And that's not even counting their sacrificial tendencies to empower themselves further.
another link to the
Dear
Fae.
Dear goodness, if you run into a whole cavern of them.
They
Not,
Cover.
not an
Three.
ideal situation. No, not by far. Aye, they tend to group up like that. They're more powerful that way.
Did you say 3?
Yes.
Seems an oddly specific number.
In the world.
They don't tend to get along with each other beyond that sort of count.
Why is a dozen of eggs 12?
Because it does
I used to-
12.
Just kind of gestures to you.
I used to hear and tell stories that hags had to maintain their covens, that they didn't often like each other in the coven and it would be kind of a fight for power, but they had to maintain it, that covens that fight too much or argue, it breakdown, it is not just kind of an emotional thing or a relationship thing, but magically the power that a coven has, when that breaks down, it can be really, really bad for the area. Anything from kind of explosive bad to the area gets changed and wasted away.
Bad news in general.
So,
You alone enough of a problem.
assuming that this is the same individual somehow as the one that we encountered back in Greenbrook, we are dealing with a hag who has dealings with gnolls who wanted to interfere with a festival to celebrate our guard captain having a good time as guard captain that may or may not be working for a barony.
It's all
Or it's completely
conspiracy.
separate and it's not connected at all.
Well, we've no idea
Yeah.
if there's any politics. It's just with Leonian stuff, you never really know. There's almost always some kind of angle someone's trying to pull.
Well, I guess that begs the question, do we want to go after him?
Well, certainly not tonight.
Oh, no, not tonight.
We'll have to pick up a trail, perhaps. It's our only real go-ahead. And if even if it leads us on a path that doesn't lead us to any more clues, at least we'll have a little bit more money. But if we go after a hag, I want you all to be very careful. They're a tricky sort,
Raphael,
so you don't need to fight fair.
Yes.
I say this as politely as I can.
Well, thank you.
If you ever think you're dealing with a Fae, even if you have the smallest inkling that you are
Yes.
dealing with any kind of Fae, do not, and I repeat, do not give them your name.
You think Raphael's my real
What?
name?
It's not.
No, it is. I'm just messing with you. It is.
Okay, phew.
Wondering if I want to insight that.
You can insight anytime
You're welcome
you
to
want.
do it.
Well, technically, I have to ask you if I can.
You're welcome to do
Well, he
it.
just... Yeah.
Okay. I have specialty in detecting lies.
Cool.
Ooh! I've had
Handle
it. that.
Blam.
16.
16.
Versus
Cool. I'm not even.
persuade.
I'm not even gonna roll. Yeah, he was making a joke.
Just kind of narrows his eyes for a second and then goes, "Oh, okay."
You good?
There's something in your eye there.
Sure.
You went all squinty for a second.
Just the way he
anyways.
said it.
Maybe you still have some fabrics in your eye or whatever from earlier. So, I guess we'll make a plan for that tomorrow, see if we can find any more signs of the trail. I can't imagine we'll make much progress in the middle of the night through the woods, so...
How many days ago was this exactly?
Like
From the
break-in?
account of the one we spoken with, roughly 3 days.
Huh.
If this person has mobility-based magic, it will likely be very difficult to follow or track them.
Well-
Assuming it functions when they have these X on their person.
Yeah, you
What?
say that, but like they only were able to do it once apparently.
I would want to remind you, you're dealing with someone who's actively bleeding. It's quite possible that, well, actually, cold iron can stop their regeneration. So it's very likely that even their magics wouldn't be able to heal them along the path. They would have had to wait for an injury like that. And their blood is magical as well, so it might stick around for just a bit longer. We might be able to pick up a trail tomorrow, but we'll have to wait and see.
Actually, on that note, AJ, could I cast Detect Magic and just kind of look at the blood and see if it emanates magic at all?
You can, but I'm just gonna tell you the result will be it does not.
Okay.
Lucian, you seem knowledgeable on different types of magical creatures. Would methods fall into the Fae category?
Would I need to make a roll for that, AJ, or would I just know general
Yes.
knowledge off the top? Okay.
Bless you. Yes, you would. It wouldn't be a difficult roll, but your studies can't have encompassed everything for obvious reasons.
Yeah, obviously. I'm guessing
Yeah,
Arcana.
Go ahead. Yes, sir.
Hotcha 9.
Oh, you've seen the word method in a book somewhere, but you don't know what that is. Maybe it's a food.
I recognize the name, but I don't recall it being linked to Fae.
Well, apparently they are some of whatever that is, causing issues for the town and causing production to slow. They're offering quite a bounty for having the problem dealt with, if it's something we want to look into.
If it's turning the town, I'd like to help.
Their entire economy is based
Yeah.
off of the mines, then any
In the
sort of
town.
fault or slowing of it would be bad.
If it's
Main
in town,
reason
and it's
bring
ain't,
it
why
up-
not?
Main reason I bring it up is apparently if this hag had access to earth magic, it could, on the barest chance, be possibly connected, but again, I do not know much about whatever a method is, but there was someone talking about how they were casting some kind of magic, so...
Well, I suppose there's a chance that it'll help us in the investigation, and if it pays well enough, it's in town, might be easier than simply wandering into the woods and hoping we're able to sniff out the blood trail.
Yeah.
I say we start there tomorrow. How about the rest of yous?
Sounds good to me.
Seems reasonable.
Alright. Well, in the meantime then, I guess for the rest of the night, I've got a fight to go to, and, Sylvie and Lucian, I suppose you guys are both going off to that tower again. Good luck with your investigation. We'll probably see you later tonight.
Oh, here.
I unfurl my little banner and hand it over to you.
I won't be there to wave it, but it's for you guys.
Ooh, I can
Oh,
wave it
thank
while you fight, and then you can wave it while I fight.
That's a good idea. I like it. Thank you very much, Sylvie.
Thank you.
Alright, well, we best be off then. Fights will be starting soon enough. Good luck with your studies.
And good luck to you in your rigorous night activities.
That's certainly a
Like-
phrasing.
Now, given how long that'll go, since that would just straight be a combat, I do not think we have time for that this evening.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's fine by me.
Alright, so we are going to call it here.
One thing
unless
quickly,
Micah has
Jay.
something to say.
Considering I probably won't be here next week.
I don't think we're doing
specific-
anything next week.
Yeah, we are
No,
next
we
week.
keep-
It's the 6th
We
we're gonna
keep
be
playing.
on. It's the 6th that they're gonna be on.
Yeah.
Were we
have
missing out
not-
29?
I know.
So,
Lucian-
you had a question, Micah?
Yes. It was more just saying what Lucien will be doing during all that part. He would
Just
go
text it
and...
to me, I won't remember.
Okay.
It's true. It's better to put it in text for something like that.
Yeah, put everything in writing. I'm never gonna have this conversation.
So we don't want to do anything with the tower tonight, then.
We don't
Yeah, I
have
think
time.
we're ending here. Yeah.
Also, maybe we should, at some point, go to the chapel and ask about these curses.
We can talk about that after session.
Yeah.
So, thanks everyone for tuning in. Everyone who is here, was here, and will be in the future. Make sure to stay warm tonight and to choose your role carefully.